I accept that. Let him know that I've got the waivers when he wants to do it. Because I know, because I've seen the underdogs. Doing good, but I ain't talked to him in a while.
Hey, all right, so let me get you caught up to date here. Good morning. Ernest is on the phone, or just was on the phone, with Mr. Dugan from Human Aid Solutions. Mr. Dugan was responsible for trying to legally kidnap Hunter. I find it very dynamic that we've got a man in Ernie Shell who tries to stuff children in trunks, but then also has a networking with a man like Jermey Dugan. I want to show you a little bit about Jermey Dugan before we move over to Ernst. This is Jermey Dugan. This is the man that attempted to extract Hunter with the Hawkins County Police and with Bikers Against Abuse.
Actively did. And he has got a situation. He has a team that is also mostly military background, veterans or active military that are involved with the extraction side of things, so that they
extractions. Now, we called these before. It's called crisis transport. Crisis transporting. Crisis transportation is a fancy word for legal kidnapping. What a parent does, you can see right here, specializing in intervention, transport, and locate services for adolescents, teenagers, runaways, and adults. These are legal kidnapping teams, teen transport services, transport process, youth, DFPS, Texas Youth Helpline. It's all essentially legal kidnapping.
can go and safely remove somebody from a harmful situation.
Yeah, I don't know why Ernest chose this man, because this man's a legal kidnapper. This is not good for Ernie's plight. The very thing that Ernie has going on right now this is not conducive to that. Okay, so I don't even know how to look for it anymore. There was a video of this guy right after he tried to do the extraction of Hunter. I'd have to look for it a little more. Just a lot of weird stuff with this guy right here.
Expertise, if you will, is the more humanitarian outreach and prevention side of the organization. So one of the things that I do is I run a clothing closet out of our basement. Jeremy was very gracious to let me take about a third of our basement square footage.
All right, so let's go over here and catch up with this. So you got to preempt yourself and preface yourself to know that Jermey Dugan is a legal kidnapper. He is a kidnapper, not even of the state. He is, this guy worked for Andrew Hiltz. This guy tried to go take Andrew Hilt's son, Hunter, away from Allie and his grandmother and take him to New York and get him away from the investigation.
Turn it into a clothing closet. So we have clothing, shoes, personal hygiene products, baby products.
All you need to do is steal some kids to put those into.
Products, all that kind of stuff for newborn all the way through teenage, young adult. Because when I was doing my research, 50 to 60% of children rescued out of human trafficking actually ran away.
So if you caught the context, this lady has started a clothing closet based upon research, not based upon any field experience or any children that they have actually extracted. All of this is a thought, and they're trying to find their first kidnapped kid that they kidnapped to run through the process.
Research, 50 to 60 personal.
Listen to her.
Hygiene products, baby products, all that kind of stuff for newborn all the way through teenage, young adult. Because when I was doing my research, 50 to 60% of children rescued out of human trafficking actually ran away from a foster or group home.
So if they ran away, why the fuck you got all these goddamn baby clothes and shit? You don't even know what you're doing. You're researching it to find an end game. You are not building your network based upon the needs of the kids that you're actually rescuing. You've not rescued anything yet.
So primarily we serve the foster community, but I do also assist like people in the community that need that assistance so that it doesn't become something that they have to put themselves at risk to try and provide for their family.
Okay.
This lady's saying it's just a risk to provide clothes for your own children. Holy fuck.
Any setbacks to running this company and what you've dealt with so far?
I want to hear what he has to say.
Because nobody's getting a little bit of
Look at his dumb ass.
I mean, so you say cases, but it's not always just cases. Like it's families we've helped that I guess you could count as cases.
Oh my God. It's not cases, but we'll count them cases. What the fuck?
How you doing? Doing good, buddy. Doing good. No, listen, I'm on live right now, so don't say nothing crazy, okay? Okay. How you doing? Doing good, man. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Where you at right now? Down here in the villages.
It's the same guy. He's a legal kidnapper.
Well, just give a ballpark of everything you've done then. Okay, well, the first year.
As soon as I heard his voice on Ernie's, I was like, that's Mr. Dugan. That's the legal kidnapper from Hunter's case.
Our goal was one family per week.
They want to kidnap one child from one family legally per week. Oh, shit. Jermey Dugan. Whatever the fuck your name is. Holy. You don't have any idea where you just went on, sir. Oh, shit. You got no fucking idea, my friend.
We did that. At 42, we had helped 42 families. At the 1 year mark, we were well over one family per week. Yeah. And we stopped counting. And then when we got involved with other organizations, picking up cases, doing surveillance stuff and doing extraction stuff, I mean, we really...
Holy shit. This is why... This is why this guy doesn't find it strange that Ernie said he's got drones behind my house. He's never going to get a warrant to do any sort of surveillance. So anything this man is doing is reliant upon one thing. Anybody know what that one thing is? Anybody? Anybody? Class? Domestic traveling papers. This man tries to work with families like Andrew Hiltz to get domestic traveling papers to transport children out of situations. Now, funny thing about Mr. Dugan is, Mr. Dugan was met with some resistance from Hawkins County. They would not, and I repeat, would not let him take Hunter, Macbeth. In their resistance to Mr. Dugan flew off the fucking handle, and he threatened all sorts of legal action, which, just like Ernie, has never fucking happened at all. He said he was going to have the chief, or he said he was going to have Lawson taken down. He started making fun of detectives. Look at this fucking guy.
Lost count, and
it sounds just like Ernie, losing count, fucking ego, bigger than all of the state of Texas.
And then when we got involved with other organizations, picking up cases, doing surveillance stuff and doing extraction stuff, I mean, we really lost count, and it's just about the next case. Currently, on my docket, I've probably got 20 cases that I'm...
Motherfucker, the only people that got dockets is judges and DAs. Who the fuck do you think you are? We got another Valor Stealer looking ass.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes.
Well, I mean, I like to be as responsible, say that you're okay. I mean, my nonverbal communication tells me something different, but you know.
No, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Oh, nonverbal communication is saying Ernie isn't okay.
Say that you're okay. I mean, my nonverbal communication tells me something different, but you know.
No, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Okay.
You got snow there?
Oh, Ernie changing the subject. Looking ass.
I'm working on around that ballpark figure. And I mean, somebody, when I'm home in the evenings after I get done with my daily job, there's usually a family that shows up every day to pick up something or donate something or whatever. So, like I said, we just lost count. Like, I've honestly lost count. Like, I stopped counting.
As we were starting this interview with you, I actually had a lady messaging me. I had put a bag out for her with uniform clothing, school clothing for her son, because a lot of the public schools require uniforms, and she needed uniforms for her son. So that's the kind of stuff I do on a regular basis.
Okay. So as far as recovery,
She also pats herself on the back on a regular basis. In my opinion only.
We don't have snow this far south, man. The wind's blowing nice and cold. 50 degrees with the wind blowing, so it feels like about 45 degrees out here.
Well, I don't know about all that. That's too hot for me.
Hey, let's go back to Jermey saying that your fucking nonverbal communication leads him to believe there's something wrong with you. Holy shit, Jermey, you got no fucking idea. You should have done a little recon before you answered that goddamn phone. Yeah, they ain't.
how many people, children have you recovered since you started this organization?
Don't both of you jump in at the same time, looking ass. She don't know what to say. And he's like, well, let me fucking muster a lie straight out of the bottom of my colon.
Not as many as we would like to.
Holy shit! It's because you run into all kinds of goddamn litigating factors for this bullshit you're trying to do. I'm guessing the only place this fuck shit works is in Rhode Island and California. I don't know why them two, but
Down that way, man.
I've been here all my life, so
I know.
I wear long sleeves every day, whether it's 120 or it's 0.
gotta stay undercover, looking ass.
I know that.
Ernie never wears long sleeves. He just wears short sleeves with all them fucking bracelets. Ernie, that does not qualify you okay on the long sleeve, sir. It qualifies you okay with easily 5 or 6 ounces of stinky leather bracelets.
So
You're not too good at this, Kern Dog. Benny Key, just a little bit too good at this.
Yeah.
Really? And tell us why you think that is, that you couldn't or was not able to.
Because they ain't too good at this. That's number two. Number one, most states look at what he does as kidnapping.
Can you elaborate?
Well, we've only had one failed extraction, and everything was legal on our part.
That's Hunter. Guessing that's why we're here to shmoney.
We bring in some local city cops that,
Yeah.
even though we had clearance from a higher power, they said they didn't care if the president told them we could extract it.
I've never watched this, but god damn, his old lady looks like a fucking shih tzu. Other thing is, he looks like a pug. Her face is shaped like a rectangle and his like an egg. Perfectly. Oh, if you ever heard of somebody call somebody else an egghead, it derived from this man's head, generally speaking. Dude dropped down. He about to put him back on, man.
Be very specific. That's something you have to be very specific to. That way the language in it.
This dude that can't even kidnap kids legally is trying to tell this fool how to beat a YouTube battle that's already way over his head. I'm guessing this guy is too busy trying to legally kidnap kids to even pay attention to what the fuck Skern Dogs even got going on.
This kid, and we had, like I said again, all the legal documentation. They
Sometimes
This will tell you right here. It don't matter what kind of legal documentation you got. Kidnapping is kidnapping.
too, though, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing.
This is the problem with this scenario. This man in this rectangularly shaped woman's face, the paperwork, the domestic paperwork, the way it folds out is that this man is going to go down to Tennessee, allegedly, use the police and a biker group to legally extract. Why doesn't he just call this shit giving a fool a ride? Just say, man, I went down there and gave Youngin a ride back up to his daddy and shit. Why you fuck you gotta call it extractions? Extractions is what we do to platoons in the jungle or to splinters in our feet. Teeth at the dentist, so on and so forth. You don't extract children. Fuck's wrong with you looking at, boy? Ernie, thank him for his service, please. He's a failed. Look up Dell Livingston in Texas. That's my dad. What does my dad, who has a Purple Heart, what does he have to do? Why the fuck does this bitch, both of these bitches, keep doxing a government employee who is a veteran of 40 years with a Purple Heart? Why?
That's human trafficking. That's not just that there never has any in existence. That's human trafficking. That's not just children. That's everybody. So, and you have to realize that.
Boy, if you two fucking queers don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna bang y'all faces together.
We don't always get the extraction. We've had at least 2 instances that I can think of off the top of my head where information that we were able to find through our research and intel gap.
This fool just said 1 failed extraction. Now you're saying 2. Boy, y'all gotta get y'all shit together. You understand me?
And passing along to the proper authorities led to a bigger picture. So then we step back because they...
Man, her barber fucked her hair all up. God damn. She's like, and I want it a little thicker in the back, a little thinner in the front.
Step in and they take over because that's what they do, right? We have human trafficking task force.
Yeah. Operation Keep Ernie Shell away from all the kids. Liberty.
And every
Justice for all.
It's their job to, bust the rings and different things.
You can already see this fool. He just thinks he's the muscle. Look how much bigger this woman is sitting next to this man right here. This man looks to be smaller than Skirney. This fool went to try to extract Hunter from his mama in them house, and Hunter looked down at him like this. Boy, you knee high to Ernest Shell looking at it.
It's like that. So when we pass that in,
God damn. Who's the man in this relationship? She looks like the big tall motherfucker off James Bond with the gold teeth. What do they call him? Jaws. Man, I swear, folks, God, that bitch look like Jaws, bro. Jaws from... Look at that hoe. This bitch just look just like his ass. Look. 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 There she go. Same rectangular head.
information along to them and they say, okay, we'll take it from here. Then we don't always hear what's happened with the youth that...
What the fuck you talking about? It's called a police scanner. You can hear for free. And if you had all these cock-sucking connections you say you had, well, they just keep you in the loop on the phone.
We're tracking because that stuff kind of all goes silent while they're doing what they do best behind the scenes.
Man, you look like an extra off of James Bond. Golden thumb looking ass. Look at this bitch. Say, baby, look at the head on that bitch. Look at the head on that bitch. God damn. Say it ain't so looking ass. Shit.
And
mash up.
That Trump has exposed a lot of that.
Even though he exposed it, ain't made it no fucking easier for you, has it?
So,
hold on, man. Let me take a screenshot of this shit. That's right. Look up Dell Livingston in Texas. Yeah, and you'll find out he's a fucking... He's somebody. He's a fucking somebody in real life. My daddy is somebody, man. My daddy can't fake no Purple Heart from Vietnam on his license plate, Skirn dog. Arr, 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 arr.
that actually happens quite a bit, especially with my team. We'll find a lot of stuff. We'll do surveillance, and we pass that information along to...
You also tell on yourself like a motherfucker, boy. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 bang. Danielle, love you, baby. I need to get you unblocked. You really with the shits. Tracy 610, stand up, baby. Love you this morning, baby. You ain't that puppy dog. You lying as you.
if there's any kind of ground level interference, what I mean by ground level, people like you and I.
No, what he means is police. That's the only thing that interferes with this man's business is the fucking police.
You know, a lot of people see other people as easy targets or whatever, so they can discredit you. You're doing something like this, you're always going to have that resistance. It's kind of like
Sir, you clearly don't know who the fuck it is you talking to right now.
The people that we're coordinating with, and our government entities, law enforcement entities, whatever it is that we're working with and communicating with. So most of the time, we don't receive information on it.
Boy, you look like an MMA fighter that never fought looking ass. Shut your bitch ass up, boy.
Hannah Bunny out there in Idaho. The state just kidnapped a child the past 3 years.
And there we go. It's only kidnapping if the state does it. But if Mr. Dugan in his rectangular shaped wife's head take a child, it's called a goddamn me extraction. Tell me what the fuck's is going on, man.
How that turned out.
Right.
But we're handing it over there. They're taking us, and they're in communication with us on additional cases.
Okay. He's breaking up a little bit. Your Wi-Fi. I thought I'd tell you.
That means our teenage son is streaming a game with his friends.
Oh, y'all two are married. You mean to tell me he married a head like that? Man down.
Days the state has.
Wow.
Yeah, and they and because he has an organization called the People's Rights. Well, and it's
We got another fucking kid, a person that's psychotic about these goddamn kids.
Okay, I got you. Is there any case that you're working on currently in this general East Tennessee area?
Girl, shut your ass up. You already know he's there fucking around with that Summer Well Cake, man. Shut your ass up.
We have been actively involved in the Summer Wells case as far as trying to gather intel and doing research.
But you suck at it. You should hit me on the horn so I can hang up on you, bitch.
If you look on the wall behind us, I'm not going to zoom in on it, but those are all different. Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Those are photocopies of pictures. You ain't even got no red string stretched between the motherfuckers. Man, what the fuck you doing?
state. So that means that you would go in there and kind of mediate anybody that needs help, that are having their rights being interfered with or violated or overreached or whatever the case is.
Let me tell you what this cat did. When the shit didn't work out with the police down in Hawkins County to take Hunter, this fool threatened the job of many real law enforcements. Not only that, he took to the line and he doxed the child, the mother, and Mr. Hilt's address, fucking telephone numbers, every fucking thing.
Yes. And
essentially what he did was, because he got frustrated that he didn't get the extraction of Hunter, he made it unsafe for Hunter. It's exactly what he did.
Those are all different people of interest in the case, or family members, just trying to figure out what the different connections are, and any.
Well, you need to shut your Chevy Caprice box head up. You got Candace, you got Hunter, you got Summer, and you got Don. Then down here you got a picture of a fucking tractor. The fuck you talking about? I'm too good at this. Y'all not too good at this. You don't got shit else that anybody else in the fucking world got. Not only that, you didn't even put these pictures in a line. It's not good detective work. You're not too good at this, my boy. You need to let the broad talk for you more.
So I told you a while back that I used to run a group, and I got a lot of hate and flack because I wouldn't allow felons in the group.
Let me tell you what, you're about to make felons out of all the ones anyways. That's why he don't hire them. Watch. Listen, I'm guessing he's about to say that being fucking arrested is part of the gig.
Right. And a couple of people got into the state level, and they just kind of pushed me out of the way. And
well, I mean, you're smaller than your wife. Probably pretty easy to put some ballast against you and move you from around anything. Cash App gang, Mr. Dugan. Over here, we gangbang. Love you, baby. I love you, Tracy. Love you, baby. I can't do shit but spit facts. You dig? Even when this fool tries to crochet himself in and out of some important looking shit. This fool still ain't important as shit. See, shit, when you leave it around in the backyard, eventually you got to go through and do a little recon and pick it up. We just leave Ernie Shell flounder. Like Ernie Shell is a fish on a dock just trying to get to the water. Everybody just keeps walking past him. Nobody will even kick this fool in the water.
You know, but at the end of the day, I learned something. I learned something from one of the groups, and I learned something about people. But when it comes down,
man, imagine that. This fool didn't have all his people skills in effect when he started trying to take kids.
when it comes down to the brass tacks,
when it comes down to the brass tacks, it's still goddamn kidnapping, boy. Shut your bitch ass up. You keep running that thrift store from out your motherfucking basement, boy, and you leave these goddamn kids to qualified professionals.
People are going to make that conscious decision.
Who the fuck comes online and solicits legal kidnapping? Small-statured man, not really capable of pulling off the job, but goddamn me, that ain't for lack of trying.
Not to help other people. And when you make that...
This fool, he went to get Hunter from his mama and them house with a fucking bulletproof vest on. He called it a plate carrier. It's exactly what he called the shit.
Conscious decision to continually push forward in this realm. I mean, you're fighting the evil that it's fighting.
Yes, he is. Let me tell you, he fights that battle internally. You understand me? He fights the battle internally to keep from putting his hands on kids the wrong way.
That is like no other. You're fighting an evil that are
Cash App gang. It's blood money gang and don't bang. DJ Mama. Love you, baby. She said this in honor of her son battling cancer. Man, DJ Strong, man. DJ Strong. That's a handsome boy you got, too. And damn, man. That little boy's too young to be fucking battling cancer, man. Cash App gang. That's fucked up, man. That shit just kind of took the wind out of my sails, man. Hey, Teresa. What's up, gang? Teresa Kane. You already know. She lieutenant in the game. Love you, baby. Damn, man. That little boy, man. Put in the chat, hashtag DJ Strong, please, man. Show some love, man. I'm looking at the little boy's face right now. Man. He just a baby, man. This boy ain't shit but 12, 13 years old, maybe 14, man. Shit don't make no sense. How come the good Lord can't bless people like Ernie or some of us others that are maybe not good people? Right? I mean, we all got a shade of bad to us. Let's be real. Like, we all have things that we do in our personal lives that we would be completely embarrassed if somebody else knew about it, not understanding the whole time that the people that we conceal these crazy things about ourselves from, they got their own toolbox of crazy shit that they do too, that they be equally embarrassed if you knew. Like, what are we doing here? Do we think Hunter told this man right here, said, I'm not going with you. If you would have seen how mad this man was when he did his Facebook video about not being able to take Hunter, I can't imagine. Look at the face of that man. That man went to Tennessee to take Hunter and was going to have to be the sole custodial entity to Hunter for 12 hours and 3 minutes from Hawkins County, Tennessee to fucking New York. Not knowing what could happen to that boy with this man who thinks that legal kidnappings are the way to go. Let me tell you what. He got this entity right here, this piece of shit right here, looks like fucking Ernie Shell. He got this piece of shit involved, Andrew Hiltz. The motherfucker's so scary, he won't go down there and get his son himself. And he won't fuck with the court. Because let me tell you what, Chinese hair ass boy, if that bitch don't want to get a kid up, all you got to do is contact the court. Let me tell you how the court punishes parents that don't give the children up when it's time. They take time. They punish Allie with giving you some sort of different privilege. That's how they do it. Or they take the time away from her altogether, bro. To get this man involved is criminal. It's criminal.
Possible scenarios that could be passed along to the local law enforcement to help them with the case.
Like this fool and this algebra shaped woman actually think that the shit that they get from people like Andrew Hiltz is a fucking cheat code in the game. Ain't that right? You thought Andrew Hiltz had more recon and know-how, and he didn't. He sent you down there to look stupid, sir. And when you came back from that, when you done that, you knew you had been embarrassed, and so you completely fucking doxed everyone. You made it a scenario that was not safe for Hunter because you got your ego banged up. I mean, look at you. Look how fucking small a statured man you are. Either that or she played Olympic fucking volleyball for the Russians. Here we go. KW Balls, you want to go balls deep?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Eric. I'm Ernie's boyfriend again.
Hey, Eric.
Stop harassing him ever.
Eric, let me tell you what. Was he the pitcher or the catcher, Eric?
If you want.
Do what?
But he mentally can't do it anymore. I'm sorry.
Did you used to fuck him or did he used to fuck you?
Because we talked to Tracy, and Tracy said she's going to stop harassing him too.
No, that's never going to happen.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my God, please stop harassing Ernie! Naturally, you can't speak on anything. Is there anything you can tell us about what you...
He already told it all. If he sits here and says no, he's a cock-sucking liar. Skirn dog. Man down. That was your lover, Eric Rush, on the phone, and goddamn it, he said you better stand down. Man down. Eric Rush said pull his head up. He about to bust.
There's law enforcement officers that are involved in that. There's judges that are involved in that. There's lawyers. There's doctors. There's psychologists. There's
groups like Human Solutions. Boy, I'm finna barbecue your bitch ass.
Parents. There's foster children.
There's groups called Human Aid Solutions. They'll help you take your child away if you think your ex doesn't want to deal with them anymore. Instead of just calling and saying, hey, Allie, this is Andrew. Remember that one night stand we had? We got a little boy now. He's 15. His name is Hunter. A lot of folks online call him Matt and Beth. I'd sure like to see that boy. Can you send him on up? Or I'll send somebody down. Oh, shit. Can you imagine a scenario where you got to pick a parent that's more responsible, Allie or Andrew? Oh, shit. Andrew just went online the other day with this fucking sodomite and talked about having 300 sexual experiences. Loves sex but hates his teeth.
One of the big.
Try to make that make sense. I was just going to really crack a fucking crazy, hilariously funny joke, but it's got math in it and I'll probably butcher it. So,
Biggest things that we have legally, they snatch kids and put them in position to be trafficked is the Child Protective Services.
that's not trafficking. That's called foster care. Although you do have to put a fucking child in a car and potentially encounter some traffic. You motherfucker, you.
Come across or no, you can't discuss anything pertaining to the Servant Wells case.
We really prefer not to, just
You already did. That's why. And he can't take it back. We.
because it can compromise the integrity of the.
You see that long ass blink and that red ass tone? This pink motherfucker just went like, I already fucking did all that. This bitch is lying up here for me.
Into the Servant Wells case.
Watch his
We
face.
really prefer not to.
And let me tell you what, how long this fucking blink actually was, because I got the bitch sped up. Look, it's on 1.25. That goddamn me blink was a blink of, I don't know yet. We're going to find out.
Cross or no, you can't discuss anything pertaining to the Servant Wells case.
He's like, goddamn, I knew it was going to come to this. And I knew this woman was going to ask me some shit that I done already put out on the fucking line.
We really prefer not to, just because it can compromise
Oh, yeah, but your husband prefers two looking ass.
the integrity of the case. And
Y'all need to get on the same page. Y'all need to run a piece of red string between them pictures up there and between both of y'all ears. Stay connected.
I'm sure you've seen as well as we have.
Yes,
that
everything.
anything on Facebook gets dissected and
Yeah, Facebook. Look at him. Watch. Let's see if we can find his bitch ass. This probably finna be real, real juicy. Human Aid Solutions. There it is right there. Let's see if we can find the video. Y'all see if y'all can find that video of this fool doxing the fuck out of all the motherfucking me. See if y'all can find it.
you know,
Those have been implemented in such a way that
Look at all these unsuspecting people over here to the right in the fucking dumbass real estate. They're in the seats of the dumbass. They don't even know the man that they're hearing right now is a legal kidnapper. I'm guessing if they knew that kidnapping was involved in any of the verbiage of his job title, they'd probably reach in there and recircumcise Ernie Shell.
they can just, whatever reason, they come in there and say, oh, well, we're just going to snatch his baby up because of these reasons, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, let's stop there. You went all the way down to Tennessee.
We're just going to snatch his baby up
You went all the way to goddamn Tennessee.
Those have been implemented in such a way that they can just, whatever reason, they come in there and say, oh, well, we're just going to snatch his baby up because of these reasons.
No, I thought it was for no reason. Now it's for these reasons. That's called a CPS removal. Don't you know CPS's mission statement is, and I quote, family reunification. Nothing you do has anything to do with any family reunification. What you're all about is the fucking adrenaline it takes to kidnap a child and know you're doing it legally.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, you know, everybody loved it when
Everybody loved it when your fucking bandwidth went flat.
The microscopic level.
Right. Yeah. Can you speak on any cases that were very difficult?
We're working on another case for a little boy who sadly has deceased out of New Jersey.
If y'all find that video, man, let me try to find that bitch real quick, man. I had it. I don't know if it been took down, though. Dugan, human aid. Yeah, the other video pops up, but not the one that I'm looking for. I looked for it before. Yeah, here's Human Aid Solutions right here.
Incorporated. We founded this organization. This Dugan. I'm the vice president of Human Aid Solutions.
Somebody throw that Mizag down in the tank for the fair use. You dig?
Incorporated. We founded this organization, this incorporation, I think about a year and a half ago.
Incorporation? Oh shit!
We're a few months.
Look, he's got the same pictures back there. You see him?
Months out from hitting our 2-year mark. The work that we've been doing, which I consider just kind of helping the community, but kind of putting human trafficking under the magnifying glass right now.
What he actually does is legal human trafficking.
I don't say that because I got you on live right now. They're loving listening. They love listening to you, man.
Why are you trying to restrain this man when you have no restraint online?
I'm telling you, after you left, it was like, that guy's smart. I'm like, don't you?
Nah, he's not that smart. Promise you that.
But with as far as community work and everything we've done with that, we've been doing that for years.
Okay.
Targeting human trafficking and specifically child trafficking, we've been doing it for about a year and a half.
God, look at the face on that fucking thing. Jesus.
His name is Corey Michiolo. I apologize if I said his last name incorrectly, but
seems like if you was involved, you'd know exactly how to say some shit before you use it as clout online.
It was a child abuse case, and his mom for our help, and we're absolutely going to help whoever we can with, any kind of justice.
I was living in the house with the child.
I don't know that, to be honest with you, so I'd rather not misspeak.
You already misspoke when you said his fucking name wrong. God damn you.
Okay, so H's father sent me court documentation.
Here we go, looking ass. Somebody go over there. Somebody go over there and tell Skern Dog that I'm exposing his special guest he just had on. Please. Muy pronto rapido.
Stating that he was supposed to have summer visitation with H. The research that I did showed...
Which wasn't very much, since you and your box-headed wife, you and your Chevy box caprice-faced wife, can't even say these goddamn names right.
The court documentation that he provided was current. There was nothing else between the time that...
See, look here. Ernie didn't say who this man was just like that up to this point. I've not heard him say Dugan. He did not say Dugan. I knew as soon as I heard the voice, because I'm just with the shits like that, I'm like, hold on, man, that's Dugan. That's the dude that tried to legally kidnap. Like, kidnapping is in his job description. And let me tell you what, this is the kicker. Ernie brought this man on in the wake of him being exposed for trying to stuff a little girl in a trunk. So what he's done is he's consciously, but to you, unwittingly, making the connection between him and an actual legal kidnapper. I'm guessing that somewhere down the line, Ernie maybe goes so far as to say that he thought that maybe Jimbo and Thelma had a situation going on with them kids that wasn't all the way right. So he felt the need to try to extract the child from the parents by putting it in the trunk of a car when it could have sat in the back seat and already been extracted. Holy fuck. This is a lot, Skern Dog, and you didn't think I was going to catch it. But let me tell you what, my boy, you're not too good at this. At the same time, I'm a little bit too good at this.
You ever say that guy's smart?
He's not smart. Let me tell you why you should never, never comb the hair on this man's ego.
Court documentation was signed by a judge in New York.
He's doxing victims just the same way that Ernie doxes victims. Let me show you. Right here. Look up Dell Livingston. Casey, you fucking standing bull face. My dad is a war hero with real valor. And what you're doing is you are doxing a fucking major, a retired, purple-hearted major who was a fucking helicopter pilot in Dust-Off 7-2 in Vietnam. The man you're doing it for wants to be like my dad, but doesn't want to put in the fucking work or the surgeries, Ernie. My old man got shot right here and it came out right here. You want to know what? That's how he earned his fucking valor. And let me tell you the other thing he did. He got my grandparents to sign him in to the fucking military at 17 so that he could go and do his civil duty. You piece of fucking cat shit.
And now, that said otherwise, at least that was public record to my knowledge. He requested that we transport H from his location because...
See how he don't use extract anymore. I'm guessing with the ego this man has, that's the word he really wants to vomit, so he can't hold it back. He's going to ejaculate that on all of us. The word extraction is the first word. You hear this man probably say extractions more times in a day than he says and or
Not only did he have visitation rights in summer custody, but he was in fear of H's safety. H's father signed them.
Let me tell you what. H wasn't in no danger until you did this, Spermy Dugan. You did what you did. This isn't even the first fucking time. This is a fucking recap of the first time. He did the first one drunk in a fucking hotel room. Because that's how he celebrates his failures. When he can't extract the child and get his fucking dopamine dump, he goes straight back to the room, gets hammered on anything he can get his hands on, and then completely exploits the situation to stroke his own fucking ego. You cock fucking sucker, you.
Send them back to me. When I got all the documentation put in.
People, let me tell you why the police did not cut Hunter loose with this man. Because when this G.I. Joe impersonating motherfucker pulled up, he had a bulletproof vest on. Do you think for a second them goddamn country police was gonna let this fucking city slicker kidnapper take a fucking kid and have it in his custody for 12 fucking hours and 3 minutes? Hell no. That fool, he's liable to come back more victimized than anything. I mean, you're trying to snatch him from his mother. You think that's not PTS deriving? This fucking man is a criminal.
Together, we had a line of communication with the lead investigator of the case. I'm not going to say his name at this point either.
You already did, and you made fun of it. You made fun of it the whole fucking video. I'm not going to give his name, but I know it.
But we do have it recorded.
Documentation. We're going to send that on in.
I specifically asked him.
This is the guy Ernie Shell wants to be like when he grows up. Some of us wanted to be like movie stars, athletes, rock singers. Ernie Shell wants to be Mr. Dugan. Ernie Shell wants to be a legal kidnapper. So bad that Ernie, in this piece of shit video he was doing, he tried to trick the people watching the shit and this man into saying that he was put in jail. Didn't tell him why. Ernie then told on himself on in a few different realms. He said, they kept me in booking. Booking is usually a sit-up situation on a bench. And I know it is in old country as Perry County. This fool said he slept the whole time he was in jail, but then says last night that they kept him in booking. Said that they gave him a piss test, but it says on the citation that he didn't. He confessed to meth use, and all in the span of 4 days, had an issue with the police that he's now hiding from, and groomed his niece online. I bet Mr. Spermy Dugan doesn't know anything about the grooming. But I'm guessing Spermy in his own right would find it kind of some sort of reverse sting to have that happen, right? So let's move on with a little bit more of this.
And told him, I said, listen, I have the court documentation.
Let me tell you what, future families that want to use Spermy Dugan, don't use him. Because when he doesn't get his way, there's nothing classified with this man. Absolutely nothing becomes compartmentalized when he's got to do the right thing or stroke his ego. Ego's going to win every time. Just like Kanye. This man's got a big ego. He's got a big ego.
Have domestic transport travel authorization paperwork signed by the father who has temporary custody for the summer.
But not physical custodial. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Many things in many situations could amend that custodial situation. Anything as simple as a funeral. If there was a funeral that was to transpire during the time that he was to leave, would be perfectly suitable by the court for that departure date to New York to be postponed until the family business is tied up. Any sort of thing, I mean, this is the deal. Allie, I know their custody agreement between Andrew and, I know it. I'm not going to say it here, but I don't believe in any facet that Andrew's motivating factor was to get his son for, fucking, bring him up to his fucking, satanic Bible toting dad that refuses to brush his teeth and fucking just talks about his sexcapades online, and he's got little girls and all this creepy ass shit, got the pandas in the back. Like, this fucking guy, like, he was scared to go to Tennessee and get his own son. This is the most extreme form of custodial interference. Custodial interference is now what a lot of modern day charges for kidnapping are looking like. Custodial, let's do this way. Definition for custodial interference. Under Texas Penal Code 25.03, a non-custodial parent commits interference with child custody if the intent to interfere with the lawful custody of a child younger than 18 years old. He or she knowingly entices or persuades the child to leave the custody of the custodial parent, guardian, or person standing in the gap. Complete stranger is also a non-custodial parent. The law is written that way so as logical, critical thinkers can see that a non-custodial parent covers the Labrador Retriever across the street, it covers the president, and it covers Mr. Dugan and Andrew Hiltz. You got to get better at this, gentlemen.
I said, can I remove H from the state and take him to his father's?
He omitted the word extraction. He loves to use the word extraction. I don't know what forum this is going on to, but he clearly believes that the word extraction on this forum is too aggressive.
He said, yeah, no problem. So I wanted to reiterate it. And I specifically stated, I said, if I go pick this kid up and I have this documentation.
Extract the kid with a plate carrier on. He went to get this boy, him and another cat, with bulletproof vests on. What the fuck is the boy gonna do to you? Fortnite you to death, looking ass? You see Allie making any quick, athletic, aggressive movements as long as you stay back about 3 or 4 feet? No, you're a fucking G.I. Joe. And you think you found a loophole to be a fucking mercenary, not even having the fucking depth to understand that what you do. Can you imagine a child having to ride in a van with him and his homeboy, who is from the Bikers Against the Abuse of Children, or Bikers Against Abuse? They come in like agents with their vests on, and you think this guy has the fucking ability to turn it off? No, he's just like Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell, that's not a fucking personality for him. It's who he is.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's like I was telling some people the other day. I was like, you have to be willing to get in trouble. Ammon Bundy gets arrested probably once a month.
Yeah, I know.
Told you. What'd I say? I told you. How the fuck do you see a gym teacher getting arrested helping a kid? Not unless he does some old, salacious shit. How the fuck are you extraction agents getting arrested once a month? And what are the charges? Do you think the charge could be custodial interference? Or downright kidnapping? I'll let the judge decide.
And every time that he gets arrested, they cut him loose because
Every time he gets arrested, they cut him loose. He's bragging about it. He's bragging about it like a criminal would, like saying, I can do whatever I want and they'll arrest me, but then they'll just cut me loose.
Ammon Bundy gets arrested probably once a month.
Yeah, I know.
And every time that he gets arrested, they cut him loose because they just basically arrest him in public and let him go because they know that
all of these guys are trying to be like one guy who does it better than them. But this other guy, I don't know anything about him, so I won't speak on him. But I'll tell you what, there's no fucking reason, and I repeat, no fucking reason why arrest should be part of breaking the custodial chain in terms of custodial interference. Why are you not advocating these parents. Listen, Spermy Dugan, why are you not an advocate group first that's broad enough to say when these people contact you, say, okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend the next 3 days filing paperwork with the court, contacting the court, contacting the clerk, whoever we got to. This fool's go-to is automatically extraction. He has no idea that the trickle down of him being involved in one extraction probably leaves a lifetime of damage between 3 people, the mother, the child, and the father. He doesn't care about that. You're not going to hear this man say anywhere that he offers a therapeutic community for these children to be un-PTSD'd. And let me tell you what, the way this thing was supposed to go is that they were supposed to walk up there and this is the thing. The way they wanted it was to be able to take the child in force. Allie called the Hawkins County Police. The police came and they enforced the fact that they were not going to allow this man to take Hunter. But now this man is over here. Also, this man, Shell, we know too much about him now. Now you've got them in like this. All right? They're in bed together. You heard him. He called the man on Facebook Live. Facebook Messenger. I challenge you, Spermy Dugan. I challenge you, bro, to come over here and fuck with me with the law. Just like you did, Skern Dog. Come over here and fuck with me. You don't know, but I'm pretty sure you know after watching this video, Spermy. Let me reiterate. This man is doxing my father, who is a Purple Heart veteran in the U.S. Army with over 40 years. This is 42 years of service, sir. And with the Texas National Guard. He was in Vietnam, where he was wounded. And then he was in Desert Shield, rather.
They don't have anything on it.
Right.
So
That's criminal talk. They don't have anything on him. Actually, they did, or they thought they met the threshold for an arrest by arresting him. This is bad, bad, bad juju business right here. This man right here who tried to take H is now over here talking to this man, but not about Summer Wells. This man claims to be ignorant about the shit that this man does. But we know better, don't we?
You're telling me right now that you guys aren't going to chase me down the road and lock me up for kidnapping. And he left.
Huh. They found out that they could not remove H from the current address as Tennessee would not honor any documents that were signed in New York. They had to be filed in the Tennessee court system. Like I had previously said. If you were an advocacy situation like your Chevy box caprice-faced wife with the shit you got going on downstairs, that's something kind of like advocacy. Why wouldn't you start these situations on the front telling these folks what paper they need to file to make this thing pop all on their own without you having to go in and terrorize their fucking child? And then when you don't get your way, you dox the fucking child and their location. It's what the fuck you done.
When we showed up to the location.
See, he had to stop himself from saying when we pulled up to the extraction point, because that is his regular fucking vernacular.
That's great. What about the parents of the child? Where are they?
It's all public information.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah, no, it is.
They don't know. He doesn't know. He's got all the fucking answers until he doesn't got all the fucking answers, and then he turns to his wife, and she don't got the fucking answers either.
That we were supposed
Who are these people?
to take H from and pick him up and
Whoa, take H from, huh? Didn't even know you were coming, looking ass. How'd they not know? Because that cocksucking paperwork hadn't been filed in the Tennessee court system. Had it been, Allie would have been served with paperwork. She'd have been notified that there was now court appearance being scheduled in her fucking honor.
we were supposed to take H from and pick him up and execute our domestic travel documentation.
Execute the extraction. Domestic traveling papers is code word for legal kidnapping.
And court order. Kingsport.
Look here, boy. Look me in my motherfucking me face. The answer ain't on the ceiling. Unless you put the answer on the ceiling.
The police department showed up, and like I said, they wouldn't honor the paperwork.
Okay.
We requested that Kingsport.
Because he fucking sucks at this. All he had to do was call ahead and say, hey, this is what I'm about to do. And this is how I'm about to do it. What do I got to do to be able to do it like I want to do it?
Police Department execute a welfare check. Officers present that I know for a fact were a sergeant.
He called for a welfare check. You snaky cocker spaniel face man, you.
Lawson and Lieutenant Stevenson.
There. He said on this other video he wasn't going to say the name. This one. Well, I'm not going to say his name, looking ass. He just said his name. In the other video he did prior to this, he made fun of Detective Sumi. I think he might have said Detective Sue You or Sue Dumbass. Detective Dumbass. That's what it was. Sumi. Dumbass.
Honor the paperwork. Okay. We requested that Kingsport Police Department execute a welfare check.
They wanted the police to come to make sure H was all right. But I'll tell you actually what happened was that Allie or Leslie, they called the police because there was a man with a fucking bulletproof vest on trying to take their son.
Officers present that I know for a fact were Sergeant Bobby Lawson and Lieutenant Stephen Summy. Both of them...
He called him Lieutenant Dummy. That's what he was calling him. Lieutenant Dummy. Real professional fucking guy here. He didn't do his research correctly, and when the detective came over and notified him about how he couldn't do it, he called the detective the dummy. Oh, shit. This fucking dude is rare as Kobe steak. God damn, just... Jesus. Skirn dog, you and your homeboy, y'all ain't too good at this. You suck.
refused to do a welfare check.
Oh, what?
Both of them refused to do a welfare check.
Shame on them. That doesn't say anything about them more so as it does about you. They look at you with a fucking vest on like, man, we ain't doing a bitch ass thing, you say.
The father has filed requests with the court, and he does have a court date coming up in the near future.
You know, strangely and oddly enough about all this, H is on probation. I'm guessing this man didn't have all the pieces. You know, we know that H has subsequently been put in some version of confinement. So this man is completely unaware of all the dynamics. And I would say that even the most novice YouTube web sleuth or couch sleuth or fucking recliner sleuth, whatever the fuck it is, does their due diligence better than this man right here. For sure. Bikers Against Abuse International. Gotcha.
I won't discuss any other details. It's going to court. It's a custody battle. It's a civil issue. We have nothing to do with that other than provide support
and wear bulletproof vests while you do it.
for whoever needs it. As far as the summer wellness camp,
That's him shamelessly plugging. Listen,
it's going to court. It's a custody battle. It's a civil issue.
why didn't you just file the paperwork in the beginning, bro? You could have saved yourself all of this. It's because you suck at this. That's why. You're not too fucking good at this. You need to get good at this and then come on with a fucking real visual presence after you know everything. You can't do like Ernie and stumble and fumble and learn this shit as you go. Stumble and fumble and learn this shit as you go. Can't do that, bro.
When they arrested me, bro, they arrested me and let me go like an hour or hour and a half.
Told you. He's going to align himself with somebody else that thinks it's okay to be in the service of children and be arrested.
Public and let him go because they know that they don't have anything on him.
Right.
And so
Well, it's like when they
Q
arrested
shell.
me, bro, they arrested me and let me go like an hour or hour and a half after that. They're like, they kept me in the book and everything, and they're like, well, yeah. Even
That's where he told us originally before that he had slept. We know that not to be true now.
the police officer who's sitting there, like, I was like, they just knock it down as a vagrant's charge. And he's like,
Knock it down to a vagrant's charge. Problem with that is that vagrancy means that you don't have even $1 in your pocket. Legally. You are outside of the construct of vagrancy if you have $1, 10 dimes, 20 nickels, 4 quarters, so on and so forth. You confessed to using methamphetamine and then confessed to not knowing you were on the highway and then confessed to not knowing it was a car behind you with their flashers on keeping you safe. You didn't even know that car was there, bro.
I thought you, and now he's got all this stuff wrote up about it, not knowing I'm going to destroy him.
You're not actually. You confessed to using a substance that led to your behavior on the street. That's an open and shut case, bro. You're going to take that. You're about to take that. But let me tell you what about Skern Dog. He's so in love with this ideology and who he thinks he's going to be when he grows up that he will snitch on this fucking dope dealer. He'll snitch on the Crystal Methodist in order to not have a PI involving meth on his record. Doesn't matter. We got the affidavit, so it will always be on the record now.
Literally.
that's what you got to do if you're going to do something like this.
Dugan, don't you fucking gas this asshole up. You clearly don't fucking know the situation. Let me show you, Dugan, you dumb motherfucker, you. Look here. You stupid sideways, sidewinding son of a bitch. Look at here. You fucking idiot, you. You know what? You're the rapist of families, bro. That's what you are. You come in and rape families apart. That's what you want to do. You want to be good at it, too. Look at here. Oh, shit. Dugan. Bear with me, fuckstick. I want you to see this, you motherfucker, you. I'm going to share it again. And I'm going to put Human Aid Solutions on the top. So you know it's for you. You fucking sodomite, you. Watch this shit. This right here. Jermey, your homeboy right here.
I mean, it was so bad. I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyway, not knowing I'm going to destroy him in the book and everything, and they're like, well, like an hour or
In public and let him go because they know that they don't have anything on him.
right.
And so
Well, it's like when they arrested me, bro. They arrested me and let me go like an hour or hour and a half after that. They're like, they kept me in the book and everything, and they're like, well, yeah. Even the police officer who's sitting there, like, I was like, they just knock it down as a vagrant's charge. And he's like, I thought you, and now he's got all this stuff wrote up about it, not knowing I'm going to destroy him. Literally.
that's what you got to do if you're going to do something like this.
Yeah, what you got to do?
I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyway.
What you got to do is meth. Dugan, look. Look. Mr. Shell advised he had used methamphetamine, but not recently. Listen to what this fucking Jermey Dugan just says. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. You mean to tell me that you advocate this fool steal children like you, but be high on fucking crystal meth when he does it?
Not knowing I'm going to destroy him in court. Literally.
That's what you got to do if you're going to do something like this.
That's what you got to do if you're going to do something like this. When we're done with this, what I need everybody to do is I need you to take this fucking link to share this video over to Facebook and put it in the DM box of Human Aid Solutions nonprofit organization.
I mean, that was so bad. I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyways, you know, I was trying to tell everybody, like, look, man.
Look, he didn't say anything about wandering down the fucking highway. Meanwhile, this bitch is still over here telling people to dox my fucking dad, who is a fucking Purple Heart recipient. Dugan? Holy shit.
Have nothing to do with that other than provide support for whoever needs it. As far as the Summer Wells case, we're bringing in information every day. We're checking it. We're double checking it. We're triple checking it.
They're checking it 3 times and they're cutting it once. This is where Ernie can't really stand up to Dugan in the dance of life. Ernie can only check it twice, cut it once. He gets a little bit eager. But you can totally see that Mr. Dugan here, he's into checking it 2 and 3 times, actually, as a standard protocol.
We have contacts in the area and abroad.
And abroad. Holy shit, this dude is more fucking delusional than Ernie Shell without the meth. Or maybe with the meth. I don't know.
You don't mess with PI people, man. Dude, they can be right up under your nose and you're not even know it.
That's right. That's like I told my ex-wife. She had a couple boy toys, and I had just so happened I was working one day and she was happened to be on the same sidewalk as I am. Well, I walk over there and I'm standing, you know, like 4 feet away from her, and I video text her.
Whoa! Stalker much? God damn! Are you kidding me? He stalkered his ex-wife's boy toy and then fucking peeping Tom'd him to his fucking ex-wife. That's sort of that's peeping Tomery. Holy shit. Because it just came out not too long ago, Ernie Shell videoed 2 people having sex through their window and then was sending it around to people. Oh my God.
Say, oh, hey, how you doing? I had him in the background right there. I said, I just want to let you know how close I can get.
It's your ex-wife. I'm guessing, holy shit. You upgraded to that? Good God. Listen to this man. He is creepy as fucking Shell is.
I walk over there and I'm standing, you know, like 4 feet away from her. And I video text her and say, oh, hey, how you
Anybody remember when Shell stalked Bama? Same fucking thing right here.
doing? I had him in the background right there.
It's part of the profile. You can't, as much as fucking smart as these 2 think they are, they can't see that naturally they're falling into the profile. And we can see it. They can't even see that they're showing this shit to us.
Call from H's father, and he informed me that someone from Kingsport Police Department called him first thing in the morning. It was 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, so it had to be about 7:30 their time. So first thing in the morning, probably just coming on.
Is Tennessee on Eastern Standard Time? Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the chat, is Tennessee on Eastern Standard Time? I'm pretty sure I'm Central. Yeah. What the fuck is this guy talking about? This guy's a goddamn idiot. Listen.
Eastern Standard Time, so it had to be about thing in the morning. That someone from Kingsport Police Department called him first thing in the morning. It was 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, so it had to be about 7:30 their time. So first.
No, it's still the same time. There's no difference in time. God damn. Oh, Jesus.
First thing in the morning, probably just coming on shift. I believe shift changeover is around 7.
You also believe what you're doing? You know what you're doing. Oh, my God. Which I believe is shift change. These two with this fucking stolen valor shit.
Felt the need to call him, and H's father told me that they were yelling at him over the phone and warned that anybody that stands up against specifically KPD, Kingsport Police Department, and I'll quote them, goes bye-bye.
Oh, my God. You fucking kidding me? Half of Tennessee. Well, so guess what? Hawkins County is in East Tennessee. It's Eastern Standard Time. I know definitively. When I call fucking Candace at 10 p.m., it's 11 p.m. there.
Doesn't happen. Ain't gonna happen. Because we don't lose. Doesn't happen.
All you do is lose, lose, lose. No matter what, you lose, my boy. Shut your bitch ass up.
I said, I just want to let you know how close I can get.
Hey, check this out.
These two sickos think that's funny. Wow. I guess that's some sort of like genitalia measuring in their world. What the fuck in the actual fuck?
Mask, I've got one of those, and I put that son bitch on, and I walked by one of these creators in Georgia while he was at a hotel and asked the son of a bitch for a cigarette. He didn't even know who I was.
Oh my God. Why is this the first time we've heard of this second or subsequent stalking? Listen to this shit. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mask, I've got one of those, and I put that son bitch on, and I walked by one of these creators in Georgia while he was at a hotel and asked the son of a bitch for a cigarette. He didn't even know who I was.
That's what it is, man.
Yep, that's what it is. Stalking is what it is.
Ain't gonna happen. This is not gonna be a cold case. I don't care if the whole state of Tennessee goes down. Okay. If they're guilty, they're going.
Wow. That was pretty deep. That dude is a fucking problem. In real life. The fuck is wrong with this man? Whoa! There's his wife.
I mean, and I can link you the Facebook group for the mom later. And it's on the human.
Don't talk it.
The mom. And different things that the mom has been having to do.
You need to, don't, the only advice I give you, don't overreact on mine, okay?
Right.
Don't, because that's like,
that's already over. Like, this guy clearly doesn't know him at all. He doesn't know that that's all Ernie does, and that these people right here who are doxing my Purple Heart dad, they believe you're the most legitimate person he's had on here ever, bro. And I just completely destroyed who you are online right now, bro. In an hour and 29 minutes, I've completely fucked you up, bro. Like, badly.
Don't have any kind of, just
But I'm trying to keep it, man, this drama. But look, they come in here, and, you know, I'm like, it's going to be last time the drama. It's going to be last time the drama. I don't want no more drama this boy. I want to move away from.
You're with a professional now, you think? And all you're talking about is drama. This is the time to give us some general awareness.
Because moving out, because I got people in New York, got people in Philadelphia, you know, ready to like, hey, we got our cameras ready, let's go and do this general awareness stuff, you know.
Oh, I knew it was coming, general awareness.
Show this reality.
That's it right there. Much respect.
The awareness.
You're always going to have. You talking about people coming on the line?
Well, just people coming on, just like in the chat and everything, bro.
The only way you can do that is block those people when they come on.
Right.
And then again, then all they're going to do, you know, if they really want to get on there, then is get a new profile.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Every one of these guys have channels, and then they create lies on these channels about me and everything. And then a lot of people, because it's got so many, I'm only one person. And most of the haters have channels. So they create this BS about it. So
we create lies about him. This ain't no fucking lie. Read here. Mr. Shell advised he was a member of a task force that enforced child trafficking. You enforce child trafficking. You make sure it happens. It's exactly what Mr. Dugan does. He makes sure child trafficking happens. Think of the complexities of it. What we also have is a connection to know that Dugan knows Shell. Dugan said earlier he's got connections in the area. Got connections in the area. This Mr. Dugan is involved with a group that I think is on the fringe of being a protective parenting group. Clearly. With Human Aid Solutions coupled together with Bikers Against Abuse, what they have is a network where they take children, Cash App gang, where they take children and bring them into a fold. Now, let's imagine for a moment that Mr. Dugan knew anything about Mr. Hiltz and what a big piece of shit he is. That should prove to you all you need to know about Mr. Dugan. He was potentially taking a child from one shitty situation, and because he's an action junkie and an ego supremacist, deliver the child to someone that studies Satanism. Now, if you want to study Satanism, that's your business. But when you go tattooing it on your body so the rest of the world is forced to look at it, no way, no way. No way, no pero. So when your little fuck ass situation didn't work out, you burned up two shitty parents to try to make yourself look like the smart one. I dare say you are more dangerous than Mr. Shell because you're quieter and because you have the attention span to look into something almost all the way. Ernie Shell knows nothing about any of this stuff, and he learns the hard way every time. See, Mr. Dugan, you would have known had you tried to virtually file some paperwork or even had a connection that could file the paperwork for you in Tennessee. So you needed more than just a kidnapping resource. You need legal resources too, because you could have filed the paperwork and made that a very comfortable place for yourself to land down with your fucking plate carrier bulletproof vest on and take the boy, no questions asked, and be successful. I'm guessing that was too much like right. If I want to know about Jermey, hit me up privately. You know I will. Why don't you hit me up privately and just put Jermey Dugan in the CC, please?
Well, I can use this, so I can take this and use for restraining orders, right?
You can take that, and if they have physically threatened you, sure.
They have. I've got plenty of it.
Oh boy. Yeah. Here goes Shell lying to this guy, who's the chief offender. What the fuck is actually going on here?
I mean, absolutely. And if they pose a threat, you go in there. All they can say is no.
Dude, the last person, this Stan guy, he literally said that I tried. He got caught up like 3 or 4 different ways. He said that I tried to stuff his daughter in the trunk. Then he said, no. They're kind of playing or something. They's out with a friend or something. He tried to put her in. He told him to go get in the truck. There's a hell of a lot difference between go get in the truck and trying to stuff somebody in the truck. But I never said none of that anyways.
But you did threaten. Got to roll the beautiful bean footage. This is what you said in regards to that claim.
Does anybody recognize?
Dugan, look at this shit. This your boy right here. I'm guessing he's taking great fucking notes. He probably could show you a thing or two with your pug face built ass boy.
That name. You know, Google's your friend, right? You might want to go Google. But anyways, yeah. You guys go have a good time tonight. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. You say you will not lie on me. You will not do me the way you've done me. Either.
Dugan, is this how you would tell him to handle a situation where he was accused of trying to stuff a little girl in the trunk? You would tell him to turn around and weaponize and, extort. It's federal.
Take all your fucking content about me down. Or I press charges tomorrow and we bring DCS, CPS, and we bring law enforcement in this.
Let me tell you what. If Shell was such a protector of the children, Dugan, why would he not call CPS if he thought there was something going on? He wants to make a deal to allegedly, in his own mind, keep a child in a situation that Shell thinks is neglectful. Oh, but wait, it gets better.
And we get you for neglect for not, reporting that crime.
The crime. Did you hear that, Dugan?
Reporting that crime.
What crime? Hold on.
They's kind of playing or something. They's out with a friend or something. He tried to put her in. He told him to go get in the truck. There's a hell of a lot difference between go get in the truck and trying to stuff somebody in the truck. But I never said none of that anyways.
Never said any of that anyways. But he did subsequently say this. He had this to say.
See you bright and early in the morning. See, you will not lie on me. You will not do me the way you've done me. Either you take all your fucking content about me down, or I press charges tomorrow and we bring DCS, CPS, and we bring law enforcement in this. And we get you for neglect for not, reporting that crime.
Fuck you got to say about that, Dugan?
And I want to, I'm like, hell, let's do this. Let's do this. Because, here's the thing about it. He didn't report it. That's neglect. That's neglect. He didn't report it.
You can't report something that's a lie, right? And if you don't report something that's not a lie, then it's not actually neglect, right? You got a Cash App gang. Those blood money gang, it don't bang. It ain't no thing. I got you, Voicey. Voicey, baby. I got you, mama. I'm going to get with you. Teresa Kane, baby. Sunday Fun Day, gang, gang, baby. will always walk with you, Kaz. A lot of people like Benny, man. You've been really tearing some shit up on Ernie, like it's all about Ernie, right? Y'all put DJ Strong in the chat again, please. Please put DJ Strong in the chat. Nah, while I'm doing all this, I'm helping develop the profile of somebody I got my eye on. I think we all are fully aware that Benny Keys has control of Ernie Shell's pulse in terms of controlling him and making him wander around and move and hide and duck. Like his life is shit. And all he can do is keep doxing my dad and talking about having drones over my house. I got the whole door open, my boy. Seeing me do well, just wait. Listen.
Well,
In fact,
when did he say this while you're around a bunch of other people? Or
oh no, he said it online. He said it online, bro.
Well, people are going to say what they say, and as a professional, especially when it comes to children, you don't ever want to be. You want to be very, very careful about where you put yourself with children.
Yeah.
This dude almost believes it, I think.
Because they were, even though you may have all the great intentions in the world, and somebody gets upset or pissed off because
his intention was to stuff 2 girls in a trunk so that he could be alone with a 15-year-old that he, quote, is his new hot friend, end quote. Mr. Dugan, you two are a fucking problem. I'm working something up on y'all like a tuna casserole. You dig? A real one.
you're doing something. You're either getting some momentum started. Which usually means you're doing something right. When somebody's bitching and somebody's fucking threatening you and all this other stuff,
shame on you, sir. Shame on you. What the fuck are you talking about? You want to hear some other beautiful bean footage, Jermey Dugan, you dumbass?
Yeah, that's why you see these people coming after
It says, Ernie, why don't you like calling yourself a hunter? Well, because I'm a killer.
Yep. He's a killer.
you generally mean you're doing something right.
It is. That's why, and I am, man. Like, it's hard to even get subscribers, but I've got like 300 in the last day.
This fool always talks about subscribers and never about how many children he actually helps. And I ask why, looking ass. Boy, you got this shit all backwards, bro. I bet you never hear adventurers with purpose who actually do things with purpose. Man, you ain't going to hear them say nothing about how many subs they got, how much money they make. It's irrelevant, bro. It doesn't matter, looking ass. This dude, Cash App, gang, 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 bang. This fool is about one thing only, and it's about being, love you, Nicolina, love you, baby. This fool is only worried about looking famous all the way to a fault.
Subscribers now.
You got to remember, 2 days ago, this dude was trying to tickle up underneath of a suicide skirt. Now, all of a sudden, he got his win back.
That's good.
That's real good. And they know. And, I've got these memberships. Man, I've already got like these $100 memberships. And I had 100 of them.
Ain't shit got to do with the kids. I mean, he clearly is in a position to ask this fool a question or two, maybe 12. Because this fool, he'll spill the beautiful bean recipe all on his damn self. We got 2 men right here that take kids. And they're together on the same situation shit right now. One came from far away to try to take a kid to Andrew Hilton, Tennessee. He's online right now with another one. We know this other one. What do we think about this? We think this could be a problem, huh? Oh, Mary C. looking ass. I'm going to have to look into you. Copy that. We're running the correct documentation on the chapter president of the BACA looking ass. That's the Bikers Against Child Abuse. Let me tell you what. Subsequent to the extraction not working correctly, because I'm too good at this, BACA made a post, and they said they had the key to solving Summerwell's disappearance on their channel, their Facebook. I called them out, which was on my other channel with a video and everything, and they took it down immediately. They said that. Hold on. Let me see if for some reason I might got that post in my email. No, that's the wrong thing. EACA. Please be here. Please be here. Please be here. Damn it. Bikers Against Abuse. Oh, shit. Forgot it. There's the one I was looking for.
I did want to address something that happened last night.
He's loaded. Right now, he's loaded.
We had a failed attempt at an extraction of Hunter Mulaney.
H.
Hunter is a 15-year-old male. He's involved in the Summer Wells case. He was apparently probably...
His people are telling him, man down, stop looking ass. You heard him, extraction.
The last person that saw Summer Wells alive. It's our understanding that he went swimming with her. He was with Summer's mother. Summer's mother bought him alcohol. Not sure about the whole story, whatnot. But Hunter's father was very concerned and reached out to us at Human Aid Solutions. He asked us to transport Hunter from Tennessee to New York.
Lindsay Marie. Lindsay Marie works at the Sullivan County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office. Oh, yes, she does. She never wanted to tell anybody what she did. Skern dog. Skern dog. He's playing my live. Okay. I think that I got to reach out to the Sullivan County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office, bro, and show them this behavior from Lindsay Marie, bro. Look at this, bro. Lindsay, you're not too good at this, bro. You're not too good at this. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, we know her name. Lindsay Marie. We'll find out more. I'm on her though. You can't be involved in the court doing all this crazy shit. I'm about to talk to your people because that's what you was doing. Fucking around with people's jobs and shit. Let me see about you. You done fucked up looking ass.
And I already got them pretty much almost sold out, man, literally.
Well, is you like Patreon or something?
Well, I'm thinking about doing Patreon, but I got a website being created, and I'm going to give them a password. I'm going to try to just get off of it altogether.
Yeah, get off it altogether. That's what I would do.
Hunter's father, Andrew Hiltz, provided us paperwork and court documents stating that he had legal custody of Hunter for the summertime, at the least, and that Hunter should be in his custody at this point in time. He asked us to transport Hunter. He gave us permission. We have a consent for domestic travel signed by his father, which was witnessed. Legal documentation. I have the court document.
All this documentation bullshit these motherfuckers say. What's wrong with these fools, man?
Stating his custody as for the summertime. And I will read this to you. And this is signed by the judge and stamped 2019. And it is legal for 2020 and 2021. Notice, your willful failure to obey this order may result in incarceration for contempt of court. That is aimed at the mother, Allison Delaney.
And that didn't happen either. Because he never went to Hiltz all summer. He stayed in Tennessee. He stayed in Tennessee.
Andrew Hiltz, petitioner, appeared personally with Stephen Rockmacker, Esquire.
He's doxing the motherfucking me. Lawyer, everybody, watch.
Allison Delaney, respondent, appeared personally with Jordan Austin, Esquire. Christina Pearson, Esquire, attorney for the child. That was their legal representation. In this court order, it was ordered that the parties shall share joint legal custody of their child, Hunter Delaney, date of birth, order, Sunday, school year, child.
I'm not going to do
copies and access to any and all
their order ain't none of our business. It shouldn't even be on here.
Within their control to do so. In fact, these are the facts of the court order. You guys have seen the Facebook posts. You've seen everything that's going on. You've seen the derogatory remarks. This is court order.
That's the docs right there.
Signed by a judge.
But it didn't fucking work. This dude's an egomaniac.
So, I know there's been thousands of comments on this. Now, to the next issue. Consent for domestic travel.
Another docs. Let me help you dox him again.
Thousands of people watching. You're all witnesses. You're all witnesses of people breaking the law. Now, to the next issue.
Yeah, extractions looking ass. Let's go back over here to you and your partner real quick. See how y'all are cuddling up.
That way, the membership, you have access to all the information and all of our content online. They get a certain.
This fool just wants everybody to shine him. He feels so shitty about himself. It doesn't even matter. He can be in somebody that's in a more upward mobile position doing what he wished he could do, but he takes only time to fucking shine his own knob.
Certification saying they're a member, and then they also get like a medallion, a custom-made medallion with the logo. Pretty bad. It's pretty tough.
Okay.
Hey, let me show you, Ernie, something about your homeboy real quick. Check this out.
We had an order to extract Hunter last night. We had an order to extract Hunter last night. Next issue. We had an order to extract Hunter.
We had an order to extract Hunter last night. It is not an order. These fools think they're in the military.
Well, it's like anything else, man. If you're doing something right, people are going to be.
Oh yeah, no.
You personally need to stay in check on that.
Copy.
Especially when you're
Copy.
lying.
Copy, brother. Thank you.
Copy, brother.
That's
You've always.
because people are always going to analyze and try to.
Well,
it's kind of like the guy says, "Well, he tried to stuff her in the trunk." Oh well, he said go get. Well, people.
Last night. Consent for domestic travel.
Here it is. Oh, there's the whole fucking address right there, looking ass. You are a fucking idiot.
This is a legal document.
That you just doxed all over online.
I'll read it for you. Because I have a feeling half of you watching this can't read.
Wow. Maybe the rest of us know how to file paperwork so we don't have to get some dumb fucking crutch like you.
New York. Hunter Mulaney.
He is fucking excited too. Look at him. He's getting his stroke right now from doing this. Look at his respiration. You can tell that his adrenaline dump he's got his hands shaky. His respiration is out of sequence. He's red and flush. His eyes are glassy and glossy. Like this man is fucking drunk or loaded and having an adrenaline stroke from getting his ego boosted.
Andrew Hills of 97 South Judson Street, apartment number 2, Gloversville, New York, 12078, declare that I am the legal parent guardian of, which he is, by court order, Hunter Mulaney, male, born March 15th, 2006.
Holy shit.
Gloversville, New York, 12078, declare that I am the legal parent guardian of, which he is, by court order, Hunter Mulaney, male, born March 15th, 2006, in Gloversville, New York.
Whoa. Hunter has the same birthday as me. But that's not the super interesting part.
My child, Hunter Mulaney, has my consent to travel to New York for summer visitation with...
Hiltz, did you give this dude consent to put all your fucking business online, bro? I don't think this is the fucking right solution for your aid, humanly.
People say that stupid shit on the front end, so everybody goes, oh my God, let's pay attention to this. And then by the time he gets done saying or whoever's saying what they're saying, they don't give a fuck about anything. All day, he said he's seen her put stuff in her bedroom trunk.
Exactly, and that's all they go with.
That's all they hear. It's kind of like what I was telling some folks about this other forum I used to play in. Is people listen to respond, not to understand. A profession don't to respond, not to understand. You're just entertaining whoever's saying whatever they're saying, just so because you think you know more than they do.
Check this out.
Father,
we know as much as you because you're so eager to share it.
Court-ordered custody with Jermey Dugan, that's me, Vice President from Human Aid Solutions Incorporated, that's also me, of 662 Springport Drive.
This dude is an ego-stroking maniac.
Lawrenceville, Georgia. Don't show it to my address, please, unless you want to bring a Pinewood box with you. Any questions regarding this document may be addressed to me at Andrew Hills, 97 South Judson Street.
This fucking idiot just doxed himself. Did he threaten anybody after he doxed himself? Because that's what it sounded like.
Address, please, unless you want to bring a Pinewood box with you.
Yeah. He doxed himself and then said, if you come to my house, bring a pine wood box with you. It's just called a pine box, boy. Get your fucking euphemisms together, boy.
That's also me. Of 662 Springport Drive, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Don't Vice President, Human Aid Solutions Incorporated. That's also me. Of 662 Springport Drive, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Let's dox the fuck out of you real quick. You fucking human kidnapper, you. Shut your bitch ass up. No, I better not do that. He could take my video.
Don't show it to my address, please, unless you want to bring a Pinewood box with you.
So he's a kidnapper and a killer. I'll be goddamn. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 bang. This is interesting. You will want to definitely see this. This is the same organization that helped him. Watch. Oi. Don't you just love it when it comes together? God damn. Dumpster Clips, love you, babe. Check this shit out. Ooh wee. Ooh, ooh wee. I'm about to expose the same organization that this man works with. I'm about to expose him. I'm going to expose him. I'm checking my email, looking ass. Oh, looking ass. Oh, shit. This is not good. This is not good shit. Paul Libri. Publication or name or identity of female raped or assaulted with intent to commit rape. Bikers Against Abuse leads to TPD investigation. Thomaston Police Department is currently investigating a non-profit organization called Bikers Against Abuse International out of Griffin and its founder, Paul Michael Libri. Libri posted a video on Bikers Against Abuse Facebook page of an incident in Thomaston where he allegedly came to assist law enforcement with 2 teen female runaways last week. That video and his actions in the video are what spurred the investigation. That's bad. That's really bad. These are his people right here. It's a network of fucking weirdos. Ernie Shell is in it. Please don't tell me you ever given money to Paul or Bikers Against Abuse. Why am I being asked? That's my business. Because this sick sob is a scam artist con man. Everything he's against, he does. This is his son, Brent Libri. He is so full of shit. Just believe me when I tell you that. Ask him about the time they burnt down houses in my neighborhood. Ask him about the time he tried putting drugs in my food. Ask him about the duct tape when the kid made him mad and he locked him in the shed with duct tape around his mouth. Ask him about his first wife when he tried burning her also. Ask him about my oldest brother that he tried drowning. He is now 28 with a 13-year-old brain. All these people that believe him are fucking idiots. End of discussion. That's his son, Brent Libri, sent that about his dad. Production order pending. The Uptown Beacon. That's going to be the other part of that story, which I think you get the gist of it. The dude's a fucking piece of shit. Publication or name or identity of female raped. This is the BAA founder. The guy that this guy got with.
Any questions regarding this document may be addressed to me at Andrew Hiltz, 97 South Judson Street, Apartment 2, Gloversville, New York, 12078. Primary phone number, 518-844-5926. Do not harass him, or I'll come after you also.
Don't! God bless!
Signed. Here's your signature. It's a legal document.
Not quite legal enough, though, doughboy built bitch.
Now, when we went to go execute this document, because we had court order that father had custody for the summertime, and we also had permission and temporary custody granted by the father to transport Hunter from Tennessee to New York. And we had also spoke to the lead detective on the Summer Wells case, which Hunter had involvement with. The lead detective, Cliff Evans, called me, and I asked him specifically. I said, hey, Cliff, we have orders to transport Hunter from Tennessee.
Real official orders. Whoa!
New York. Is that cool? Because it is my understanding that you took his cell phone. So that tells me he may be a suspect in your case. Cliff Evans told me specifically that no.
Oh, we got a fucking problem. God dog it. Did he say specifically?
Cliff Evans told me specifically.
Oh, no, he didn't.
That no, Hunter is cleared from the investigation. He is okay to leave the state. You guys are good to do what you're doing. I reiterated the question.
No, but see, the problem is big old stretch. See, this man never even met Cliff. Cliff. I'd have met him before. Eiffel Tower's over me. But that ain't the interesting part. The interesting part is he's just a detective. Man, he don't enforce shit like that goddamn sheriff, old Bobby Lawson looking at, boy.
I said, okay, Cliff. So I just want to be clear with you. If I take this kid from his home because I have orders from his father who has...
Take is the wrong word, bro. God damn. Take starts sounding like stuff. Stuffed in a trunk. Taken from his house. Man, god damn, bro. What is this cowboy baby back rib bullshit you got going on, man? Fuck!
You guys are good to do what you're doing. I reiterated the question. I said, okay.
He is nervous as fuck. I mean, look at his respirations. Sharp, short, quick breaths, in and out.
You guys are good to do what you're doing. I reiterated the question. I said, okay, Cliff. So I just want to be clear with you. If I take this kid from his home because I have orders from his father who has questioned me, you guys are not going to chase me down the street for kidnapping. He said, actually, he laughed. First he laughed. And then he said, no.
Why would he even ask that if he knew what he was doing was legit? You would never have to ask a detective, if I do X, are you going to do Y and Z? Sounds like they baited you, bro. They wanted to see if you were really going to do it, and you tried. So let me tell you what, they're probably put you on the list of persons of interest, almost, maybe.
So if somebody is constantly listening to respond, then I don't have much conversation for them.
No, what Jeremy means is if you don't fucking tell him what he wants to hear, he doesn't have much use for you.
You can always tell. So just be mindful about what you're doing, and don't. You just tell people, say, I'm not going away, folks.
Well, you know, I tell these guys, you know.
Oh, he's going away.
And I'm like,
You
I'm gonna get out of it.
You don't know about the stolen van that he's already admitted to, that he knew it was something fishy with them plates. He just says it's not his problem. Let me tell you what, it is his problem. He was the last one to be in physical custody of that truck. And let me tell you what, you two fucking brainiacs should know all about the chain of physical custody.
I don't want nothing else to do with these people. But yeah, they still come over and then they stream my lives. They actually stream my lives on their channels. They stream it. And then they try to direct it in their direction where they want it to go.
No, we don't. We just play it and then add a commentary to it. In fact, how many people's over here? Good little number.
Go. But I was thinking to myself, because my publicist just now messaged just now. And
funny thing about his publicist, Mr. Dugan, he's had 2 this week. I'm guessing he's never had any, but all of a sudden he's had 2 this week.
They're like, keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, and look at here. Not only are they doxing, but right above that, they're scamming. That's a scam right there. Join members, not on his channel, in his fucking email with money, 20, 50, and 100. Let me highlight this doxing to my dad again, though, because I'm about to fuck Ernie up from that right after this. Bobby Lawson is the Kingsport PD officer that assisted on the call for the interception. He told Dugan to pretty much take his ass on with the fake ass paperwork. He's about to make it unavailable. Watch.
Moving out of it.
No.
We're going to have you, we're going to be up here. We're going to be in the big city. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing that. I'm going to be down in Tampa. I'll be back down in Tampa too. I've got a schedule. I want to get up with you. If it's cool.
Okay, just let me know when you're here.
Let me tell you what, Mr. Dugan, this fool don't even have a car. Ain't no goddamn cotton picking way he's going no fucking where. Where's he going? Fucking no place.
Cool deal. I'm gonna do that. And I mean,
cool deal looking
idiot,
ass.
This idiot that's doing it, he don't understand that one of my.
You should have left your ugly bitch ass out of all of this, boy. You didn't have enough involvement already.
You guys are all good. You're clear. He's clear to leave the state. Everything's cool. You're in the green.
Hey, guess what, Mr. Dugan? Sometimes the police lie to you just to see what you'll do. Man, you ain't too good at this, bro. You should have had me call. Man, they'd have walked his ass out in Pampers and put him in the truck if you let me call. Boy, you ain't too good at this.
I was like, all right, cool. I appreciate it. So then we drove to Tennessee.
So essentially what we've connected here, people, is that there is a network, an actual network of people that aspire to be legal kidnappers. Let's get this very clear. I got to change the name of this. Well, add to it. Legal kidnapping network. Meet and greet. There we go. That'll work. I need a side-by-side rap. I need a side-by-side of Shell and Dugan, bro. I need a side-by-side of Shell and Dugan and in kind of a chunky block. Make it say Kidnappers International. Or come up with something cute. I know how you do.
Private investigator pals live six damn doors down below him. he was doing meth the other night, and I said, "You need to watch about that drone above your house, bro." That son bitch dropped to him. He got his phone. He went outside going, you know how like you say something and their mind automatically takes it and runs with it.
Nothing right there saying it's on.
Listen, unlawful surveillance, just like this guy. But except for Shell, there wasn't any unlawful surveillance except for in his mind. This fool couldn't afford a new pair of clothes, but all of a sudden he could hire a private investigator that he found some kind of way that lives 6 doors down from me that's been flying a drone.
He's doing it. He don't understand that one of my private investigator pals lives six damn doors down below him. he was doing meth the other night, and I said, "You need to watch about that drone above your house, bro." That's something.
Funny thing about the meth is Ernie was on it March 1st. Walking down the fucking bypass, Dugan, you would fucking laugh if you seen the shit. We all did.
Just dropped to him. He got his phone. He went outside going, you know how like you say something.
I did not do that, and you all know that's a complete fucking lie, and we caught him in it. Like a butterfly in a net looking ass.
Their mind automatically takes it and runs with it.
Nothing right there saying it's on drugs.
Oh, dude, I gotta show you this video, man. I'm gonna show you this video. It is hilarious, man. It's hilarious. He's sitting here and they tried to get me put in jail. They called the police on me and said that I was mentally unstable and everything. Well, the police comes and does a check. They get me out. They pull me out.
Spermy Dugan. He actually thought a black man that was in the same cab reaching for his money was going to shoot him, bro. I shouldn't even call you bro. I should call you a hoe. About to shoot him, hoe.
And everything. They're sitting here looking at me, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. And right when they're doing the check and stuff, other cops are calling my phone and like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on?" And they're like, "It's all over live. It's all over all this." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So they's like, "Well, we'll take you down here and we'll look at you here." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." So my live is going at the same time, and it runs out.
Okay, so that is confirmation that Shell was detained somewhere. He went with them to go down and get checked out. You just heard it. Live. live out of the throat of this line, motherfucker. I do believe that's the only thing that's the truth this morning. Listen.
Like, are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on doing the check and stuff? Other cops are...
They're doing a check. They weren't calling him, calling his sister. Not to mention, he had made 5 suicidal ideations. He sent verbalizations in about the first 5 to 7 minutes of his video. So, yes, sir, he had came on and actually did a manifesto to Xander and Tina saying how much he loved them and how much they had done for him. This is the proof. This is the proof that Ernie was taken for an evaluation. I'm guessing he was greasy enough to get out, clearly.
Okay, this is cool. And right when they're doing the check and stuff, other cops are calling my phone and like, are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on?
They probably were like, are you okay? Like, please don't hurt yourself. Help is on the way, looking at us.
And they're like, it's all over live. It's all over all this. And I'm like, oh my God. So they's like, well, we'll take you down here and we'll look at you here. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So
police took him somewhere. He keeps saying the police didn't take him nowhere. Now he's saying the police took him somewhere. And I promise you, when me and Fizzle called, I don't got no reason to lie to y'all. When me and Fizzle called, the lady said he was in jail. I neglected to ask how much his bond was or what he was there for. And when I called directly back on a live, the man was like, no, he's not here. Well, I'm guessing he was going through there, but it was for an evaluation. And really what the lady had done is we have confirmation here, the police took him. The lady said he was there, and I'm guessing the way that it played out that there was a change in Sentinel because a man only answered subsequent every other call that I was told, right? So here's definitive proof that the police actually did get him.
Hey, what's going on?
And we know the last time the Kentucky police got him, he says they kept him in booking for an hour and then cut him loose. Shell was gone for about 6 to 8 hours and then reappeared online over on Prairie Garden over here. There was a substantial lapse in time. I do believe he was taken somewhere and was evaluated in some degree.
And they're like, it's all over live, it's all over all this. And I'm like, oh my God. So they's like, well, we'll take you down here and we'll look at you here. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So my live is going at the same time and it runs out. It runs out. So as it runs out, well, it just canceled.
It did not cancel it out. When it ran out with fucking Tina Simmerly on it, it said removed by uploader. Now, because I say that in refute and rebuttal of what he's saying now, he's going to say, well, it's the other people that have passwords to the thing that shut it down. Because you distinctly heard Tina say that when his new handlers came on board, they lost all power and access to make changes on his channel.
Everything out. Well, everybody didn't know what in the hell happened. So one of these trolls texted my friend, and said he shot himself. And you know, that right there, it just went whoosh. It just went everywhere. Everybody was calling police. Everybody was calling. Nobody knew where I was at the time. Nobody knew.
We know where you were at now. You were actually being evaluated. You just told us.
What was going on? Law enforcement all over was being called. They was skipping, trying to get my phone and all that. It was
law enforcement trying to get in his phone. Very interesting, Ernie. See, here you are trying to measure genitalia to this fucking loser over here. Meanwhile, you're telling on yourself over here.
Everybody was calling police. Everybody was calling. Nobody knew where I was at the time. Nobody knew what was going on. Law enforcement all over was being called. They was skipping, trying to get my phone and all that. It was wild. So when they come out, they're like, and we're looking. They're like, okay, let's just hold out right here. So not only like 5-10 minutes after that, this guy Benny Keys goes live. And he's like, man, he's already smoked a bunch of bullshit, man. He's sitting there dancing and stuff. We got him, man down. You know, listen to this. I'll let you play it right now. I'm playing it right now. Listen to this. Listen to what I always do.
Okay, so now it's going to be very fucking inconvenient for Shell and anyone that has logical, critical thinking on board to listen to what Benny Keys did the day before, because Benny Keys was right. The police did have Shell. He just fucking said it. Right here, he has no continuous thread of thought. And so what he's doing actually is proving me right. He just did it backwards. Listen.
Trying to get my phone and all that. It said he shot himself. And you know, that right there, it just went whoosh. It just went everywhere. Everybody was calling police.
Because you were talking about suicide the whole live, bro.
Everybody was calling. Nobody knew where I was at the time. Nobody knew what was going on. Law enforcement all over was being called. They was skipping, trying to get my phone and all that.
They was what?
Nobody knew what was going on. Law enforcement all over was being called. They was skipping, trying to get my...
Skipping and trying to get... He was about to say skip tracing. But what he actually means is when he was in custody, they went through his phone. Listen.
At the time, nobody knew what was going on. Law enforcement all over was being called. They was skipping, trying to...
Another lie. We knew exactly where he was. How did they pull up on him if we didn't know where he was?
Get my phone and all that. It was wow. So when they come out, they're like, and we're looking, they're like, okay, let's just hold out right here. So not only like 5-10 minutes after that, this guy, Benny Keys, goes live. And he's like, man, he's already smoked a bunch of bullshit, man. He's sitting there dancing and stuff. We got him, man down, you know.
We did get him. We just got the confirmation. This fool is a fucking idiot. This dude is a fucking idiot. Oh my God. This guy sucks at this so bad.
Listen to this. I'll let you play it right now. I'm playing it right now. Listen to this. Listen to what I was doing. This is hilarious.
It is hilarious. It's even more funny today knowing that he actually was taken by the police down somewhere to get looked at. We got him help. It just didn't seem to stick. But this is all like, this is him showing all of his people like, whoa. You just said they took you somewhere and tried to get in your phone. And now you say you're showing this about Benny Keys, saying that this ain't so. It actually is so. And I'm going to put a third pending copyright strike on you. I'm trying to keep myself from laughing so hard. Look, I'm crying. Man down! I bet Jeremy right now is like, hold on, bro. You just said you went with the police. And he said you went with the police. What are you doing right now looking ass? Gang. Man down!
You be killing
got him! Look at ass. Rap! Where you at, baby? Rap! Where you at, baby? We got him, baby! Say, Stern Dog is okay. He is currently being housed in the Perry County Regional Correctional Medical Facility. Let's get through this. He's wasting this man's time. We've all seen it. I did it.
He's an idiot, bro.
I was right. And you just said it about 3 minutes ago, bro. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Let's listen to some of this commentary, though.
Early there, we made a few phone calls to give everybody a heads up we were coming. Because the last thing I want to do is duke it out with law enforcement. We called the local PD.
But you just said on the other one that that's part of it. Getting arrested doing this is part of it.
Actually, first we called the Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Department said call the local PD. So we called the local PD, asked them, requested a police presence for this extraction. Because we had the orders, the court order, we had the order from the...
Ernie Shell, did you and Jermey Dugan extract Summer, bro? Did you guys extract Summer? I'm asking you with the utmost sincerity right now, bro. I'm looking at the two of you over here doing some real fucking dumb shit. Did you two extract Summer, Moon, Utah, Wells? I think you motherfuckers look good for it. Doesn't mean you did it. But I don't know of any other trafficking network that I can put my finger on just like this. Except for you and him. That's it. I'm looking for a who right now. Can I get an amen? I'm looking for a who right now, and it's going to look like two ego-driven 40-something-year-old men with failed relationships, potentially a sexual oppressed identity, small man syndrome, persecution complex, hero syndrome, guilt by association. I mean, come on. Guilt by association here. We have a legal network. Live media release tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join on time. I am only going to say this once. If you cannot view the live, you can replay it after it ends. No questions will be answered. Please do not inquire as to the Summer Wells case, as we cannot share information on it. Thank you for your support. They also made a post that was removed, and it said, and I quote, "They have information that is the key to solving the Summer Wells disappearance." And I think you could start to look at the key as somebody like Jermey Dugan. That is my contention. My contention is to make something like this work. It would take a concerted effort, and it would take a network, and it would take a network of people with faces that could look like that. It looks like two mugshots right now. Oh my God, bro. Holy shit. Holy rat, bro. Send me that Cash App, bro. Send me your Cash App, bro. This is the thumbnail. Operation Trunk Stuffer. Let's make sure we get this to Mr. Dugan over on Facebook at Human Aid Solutions, a nonprofit organization. You could also send this video and a link to TBI tips. We got a real connection here. We got a real network. This is no bullshit while we're out here trying to fumble around and fuck around and find the where and the who and the when. We got a who, and it's been sitting in front of us the whole fucking time. And it's things that we need to go back just like today and recomb through all of this shit, because as it develops in these profiles, peak and valley and peak and valley, you're going to get changes in the profile. DJ Strong. Oh, I'm sure Jimbo's probably watching now, or at least listening. We got a real issue here with Shell, the stuff that's popped up in his new statements involving his brother's situation with the mayor of Everett, Kentucky, which is Ronnie King. And now this. And now this. They're trying to set up a network of legal kidnappings. I hope any or all of you remember when I called the crisis transport and talked to the lady. Do we remember how much it cost? To have your child kidnapped, it costs $8,000. $8,000 to have your child legally kidnapped. We called here. Tracking document. we have identified an actual network in its infancy of men, of women, who have made themselves available to do things that no one should be able to do, period. And you see here, this fledgling group hasn't pulled off any successfully. They're not even armed with the correct knowledge of the cases they're working on.
An idiot.
Is that on Facebook?
That's on YouTube.
I don't quite understand.
Yeah, Mr. Jeremy, bro, you don't want to tangle up with me, bro. Not at all, bro. You don't want to fuck with me. Ernie don't want to fuck with me. He keeps fucking with me, but he knows it's because he's on the way out. You heard him before. He's taking this shit away. This right here means not welcome. It means take that bullshit somewhere else. And if you take it over there and the shit is just like here, we're going to follow you. Mr. Dugan, I'm following you right now. Not so much like you videoing your ex-wife's boy toys and sending it to her so that you can relay to her how close you can get. Well, I don't sit around hoping you don't, motherfucker. Me, I wish you would, looking ass. You understand what that means? I wish you would.
And all the dynamics of YouTube and all this other stuff, and I do know that you can block somebody off your YouTube channel.
He don't want that. He wants this smoke. Spermy.
Know that? Okay.
He knows that, bro. You see all this fancy shit he's doing with these cutout pictures that he can move shit behind him? Cash App gang. It's blood money gang or don't bang. Fuck y'all got goings on, man. I'm sick of this shit here. Got some in my email, evidently. I don't know, man. The way this thing is goddamn me developing. You're welcome, DJ's mom. Love you, baby. Love you, baby. Oh, my God. There's definitely a fucking pattern. There's a profile. I mean, it's abstract in its geometry. It looks like the neck of a football player and the breast of a, I don't know. Why, bro? Rap. That ain't gonna work, bro. That ain't gonna work. You already know where I'm going with this rap. Can we get the picture of Ernie Shell with no shirt on? And get this fucking... Look at him. He looks like he's holding his breath and his eyeballs are about to pop out. Man down. Say, man. Let me quarterback a play, man. I'm thinking these two is lovers, you dig? Because they both on some alternative lifestyle looking shit. Say, man. Rap, bro, we need the trunk stuffer with them too, with no shirts on, bro. Can you put little Band-Aids over their nipples, though? I want the one on the screen right now. Oh, shit. This one, I'll find the other one. That's some real gay ass shit, bro.
Because like some of these Bigfooters.
Father, we had to order to transport, we had all the legal documents you would need to do what we were doing. They said, reach out to the locals. So we reached out to the locals. At that point in time, I believe it was 6.
Put in the chat, yes or no, do you want this man even coming to your child's birthday party? Let alone transporting the motherfucker clear across the goddamn nation. Man, if you were a mobile groomer, I wouldn't let you alone with a dog I don't even own yet alone, bro. Man, the fuck's going on, man? I'm guessing this was him post-surgery.
People
that's the wrong one.
30. Dispatch said there was a shift change coming in at about 7 o'clock. They said call back. I was like, all right, well, we're an hour out. We'll call back. So we were 30 minutes out when we called back. Ended up speaking with Lieutenant Tummy. Lieutenant Tummy.
There you go. That's his respect for law enforcement. He's really building some connections. He's all about building the connections. Thorough, sturdy ones.
That research Bigfoot. If you call them out on their stupidity, they'll block you off the chain.
And it's the same thing your boy does right here. If you were to call him a trunk stuffer, boy, you wouldn't be able to communicate over here, even if you had a lifeline left and $64,000 to fuck off in the midst of it all. Man, Mr. Dugan, I'm going to make sure you see me cutting up on your time and money on my Sunday, you dig? Oh, yeah, Mr. Dugan, look here. This is my dad, who's a Purple Heart Valor. This guy has stolen valor. Do you know that? I mean, if you take pictures like that, I'm guessing you do know a little something about stolen valor, maybe.
So I thought it could be that's but that's like a part-time job blocking stupid people.
Right, no deal. Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for the advice, man. I always know I can count on you, man, when it comes to advice, bro.
He didn't give you none, except for don't ran online and block him. Other than that, you just shined your knob on him, bro. That's all you did. Yeah. Rap said, I don't have a topless photo of Ernie in my spank bank, bro. Hold on, I'll show you. Look. There's many to pick from, bro. Don't you worry about that. There's so many goddamn different pictures of this man's nipples online. It should be illegal. Right here looking at this. There's one right there, but it's already got, like, you see it? He's got a meth pipe in his mouth. You see it? Somebody's got the motherfucker, Joe. I'm telling you. There's one right there. Right there, bro. Just take that picture right there and put that one on there because look at the one below it. He's got his fuck face on. Look. Get that one, bro, because Jeremy's got, look, this one. Screenshot now. Screenshot. And screenshot that one. But shrink that bitch down and put them right next to each other, bro. Just kind of how you did, but put Operation Trunk Stuffer. Hold on, let me put this other one over here. Hold on. That one right there, bro. Look at his fuck face. Put Put them motherfuckers together, bro.
Lieutenant Sonny informed me that he was, I guess, the night shift supervisor, commander, whatever term he used a few.
Yeah, it's real police shit like you want to be. You want to be.
But he informed me that no child was leaving his jurisdiction, no matter what. He didn't care who it came from, whether it was the sheriff's department.
What he meant is with you. Specifically you. Nobody else. Just you. He took one look at that fucking haircut and was like, oh no. He says he's married. Ain't no fucking way.
He pretty much told me, the president of the United States could call him, and we were not taking this child out of his jurisdiction.
Did he pretty much say that, or did he actually fucking say that? Because I'm guessing you hold a position that requires high articulation. Or maybe not.
So I was like, all right, cool. Well, it is what it is, I guess, we had already driven almost 4 hours, and we had all the legal documentation. So at this point, it was, all right, well, we're going to show up on scene.
This man's soul is crushed. Oh, my God. Man down. Say. Oh, my God. Rap. Take your pick looking ass. Wait, I'm giving you some spank bank materials. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki baby. And it ain't the Nikki baby. Y'all think about Nikki baby. Say, oh, God bless it. I missed the message. Because this fool's laying on a bed and it looks like he's still undressing. Not to mention, in that bottom picture, he's really, really flexing. And on the one on top of that, if he removed that towel, that boy would be halfway naked. What kind of shit is this? I mean, hold on, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just figured it out, bro. Wait. Let me do it like this, bro. Hold on. Oh, no, I got to do it like this. I can't even do it like that, bro. So there's one. I could put these motherfuckers right next to each other for you. How about that? How's that look? Ladies, gentlemen, you want these two extracting your fucking children? Is this what you want to see? Are these two gentlemen, are these him? You mean those are him? This fool looks like a labradoodle. Ernie Shell looks like a cocker that won't spaniel. Look at this fool. With his old fuck face on. Who took this picture? Looks like a representative of Grindr took this shit.
And we're going to play cool. And we're going to see how many laws you're going to break. Which you broke quite a few. Where do I start? Oh, man. I've got like 2 pages.
He's saying the police broke the law. Oh, shit. I can't. I'm done, man. I'm done. Look at this one. This is a good one. Look. This one just hit the box. Look. Look at this shit. For real, man. You got that right. Fuck what you talking about. It's all about what your walk's about. You dig? Fuck that other shit, man. Fuck that other shit.
Of
a physical thing, man. If it's some kind of physical thing, you put a restraining order on these people.
Okay.
And, because
I'm gonna tell you what. At this point, Mr. Dugan is only telling us, the rest of us, what to do to him. This is so epically ironic. This is chronically ironic. Like, this is, you can't script this shit. Like, you can only whip it up a little bit. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, Ernie gives me a little bit of a Jesus complex sometimes, man, because I feel like I could stick a finger in his life online and just whip it up, and then that fool is off the rail, bro. Like, it's the most interactive shit like I've ever been involved in. Like, I'm actually trying to get this guy somewhere where he cannot be around children. Him and fucking this guy. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And it looks like you play with your motherfucking me eyebrows, bro. Yeah, you playing with your eyebrows. Quit playing with, man, that shit ain't cool. Quit playing with your motherfucking eyebrows.
Electronic communication is a violation.
Okay. Good deal. Thank you.
And as long as you have credit, you have to keep your credibility up before the law, though.
He can't. He just was running down the fucking highway on meth and didn't even know he was on the highway. Also didn't know that. Sir, please Google this man. Google it, whatever. But certainly come to the fucking YouTube. Like, out of all the shit that looks normal, his Facebook could resemble normality. Nothing on, like, he has a stain on him that even this level of confidence cannot wash off at all. It is stuck, ingrained, tattooed, inked, earmarked, groomed.
Okay. Good. Because if you go in front of the judge, you just make sure if there's ever a damn porta potty, your ass, I don't give a shit. You gotta come hell or high water, your ass better be there in Tiffany cufflinks. Okay. And,
if he had some Tiffany cufflinks, he either stole them from somebody else or he's already sold them to get his next bag of the devil's dust.
Don't ever slide or let, as I call.
Bro, man down. You should have came a long time ago, bro. This shit you saying now is, man, that's a fucking waste of your time.
Remove the rock off of somebody's head. Because once you put the rock on, you can't ever take it off. Okay. That's
he already knows that. He's like, damn, I went too far looking ass already. Same thing that this dude, like, it's like really the pot painting the kettle black. Like, look at this fool telling Ernie what he shouldn't do. Let's take a listen.
This guy's past goes D2. Me and 30 other people have been digging into this guy's history. It's
30. Well, shit, Ernie's got you beat because he said he's got 60 under him.
Ridiculous. Okay. So, 100 million dead.
I'm guessing when he says 30, he means his old lady. She works like 29 real law enforcement investigators, and then him makes 30.
Product documentation, detective, blah, blah, blah. All right, so first major red flag.
Anytime a guy like this says blah, 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 he just omitted some really important shit that pertained to his involvement. Every time.
Lots on the property. They already knew we were coming. I was in a plate carrier, tactical vest, because
tactical vest, plate carrier. Same shit I said before. I don't miss with this shit. I only hit with this shit. You understand me? Do you fucking understand me?
Honestly, I don't like getting shot.
Listen to this fool. He's going to act just like Ernie as if he been shot before.
All right, so first major red flag. We walked up on the property.
First major red flag. Well, there's really so many of them. But this one works for all.
They already knew we were coming. I was in a plate carrier.
That means you suck at what you do. If they already knew you were coming, you ain't too good at this.
Documentation. Detective, blah, blah, blah. All right.
Documentation.
All right, so first major red flag. We walked up on the property. They already knew we were coming. I was in a plate carrier, tactical vest, because honestly, I don't like getting shot. and it happens. So maybe a little intimidating. Walked up on the porch.
Let me tell you what. I dare say in this situation, had Ali shot the motherfucking pale Caucasian skin off of your rear end, only you would have gotten in trouble. They didn't let you take the kid. She could have shot you, bro. She could have killed you for coming around there thinking even for a second that derelict Andrew Hiltz was going to send some fucking boy toy like you to come down here and snatch her motherfucking me son. Boy, you got your shit all crossed up.
Mom, I'll call her Mom. Open the door.
I bet this dude is doing a real work down on me, just like Ernie Shell. Meanwhile, I bet they both got their fucking shirts off on fucking FaceTime telling each other the best way to moisturize their skins.
And treated me in a very hostile way.
Because you're a piece of shit kidnapper, bro. They know it when they see it.
I'm not going to repeat what she said when she opened the door. I try to be a Christian man, so I'm not going to repeat those words.
Listen, just talking ugly, I say curse words all the time, but I'm actually a very Christian man. You call me the cursing pastor. You dig? Like that's not that, bro. Snap back into the real fucking world, spermy.
But she came out very hostile, and we have all this recorded. I put my hands up. I said, ma'am.
We're here to extract your son like a bad tooth from your family, whether you want us to or not. No gas, no lidocaine, just plate-carrying tactical vests.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. I said, I have some documents.
No trouble whatsoever. Nope. I'm here with a fucking motorcycle gang that's been charged with promoting the identity for the purposes of rape. And me and the raper guy, we're here to take your kid. Is that cool?
I'm here to pick up Hunter.
I bet you Jermey Dugan is watching this shit right now, and I bet his face is red as this.
I have the paperwork.
Red as this.
She replied with a lot of other things that I would not like to repeat.
Man, I call you a motherfucker. Every guy, God blessed name under the sun. You come to take my son.
I remained calm, even though I didn't want to.
He wanted to snap off on a woman who he was coming here to take her child. Are we building a profile here? Ink, pen, notes in the phone, I don't give a fuck. But this man is the same as Shell.
I remain calm because I'm representing more than one organization.
But listen to him what he just said before this. Listen.
I would not like to repeat. I remain calm, even though I didn't want to.
He did not want to. He didn't want to.
I remain calm because I'm representing more than one organization in this process, and I don't want to throw shade on anybody that I'm representing, as well as my own company. So again, I said, ma'am, here's the paperwork. I have court order here saying that the father has custody for the summertime. I also have an order for domestic transport that is legal and signed by the father.
It was fake, bro. Fake paperwork. And again, I never trust a man that wears a rubber ring, especially on his right hand. Oh my God. Rap. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Operation Trunk Stuffer. Operation Iron Horse. Operation Grease My Back. Operation Sword Fight. Operation Mine's Bigger Than Yours. Operation Hold Still for a Minute. Operation Ouch, Ouch, That Hurts. Operation Power Bottom. Operation We're both catchers. Who's going to throw the ball? Operation Man Down. Operation Let Me Transport Your Kids. Oh, shit. What do we got? Operation My 12 Gauge is Ready. Operation We're Almost Out of Vaseline. Operation Did You Bring a Condom? Ernie looks tall there. Operation Who's on Top? Operation Poker Bottom. Operation Gay for Pay. Operation Soap Down. Operation Methadors. Operation Brokeback Boys on the Hunt. Operation Bend Over. Operation Junk in the Trunk Stuffer. Operation Don't Drop the Soap. Operation Highway Runner. Slurp and burp Ernie. Operation Stay Away from That Van, Ernie. Operation Trojan Horse. Operation Don't Cough. Operation Bangkok. Operation Rectum Stuffer. Operation Share Your Dildo. Operation Fine Tooth. Operation Chicken Farm. Operation Balls Deep. Operation Are You In? That's Run, you nasty son of a bitches. Operation Sausage Cover. Operation Topper Bottom Boy. Operation You Got a Purty Mouth. Operation Good and Plenty. I think we're onto something big. Operation Tonight Was a Trap, guys. We'll never hold up. Operation From Behind. Operation Just Lay There and Take It. This is their front for actual human trafficking. Operation Thick Neck. Operation It Smells Like Poop in Here. Operation Broken Condom. Operation Can I Push Your Stool?
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain?
Cash App Gang. It's blood money gang and don't bang, baby. Scar Dog. Don't bring none of these people around here, bro. I'm too good at this. My mans, you're not too good at this. Oh, we got something else loaded in the email. I like these email lives. Let me see here. Jeremy, you ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself, bro. This is his new sidekick. Robin T.B. Oh, Robin's a bad lady. Robin, I got your whole fucking everything right here. Distribute, dispense controlled substances. Robin Tracy, we are all over your neck like a cheap tie. You can't go, God, dog it. Aggravated battery. Marijuana possession. Contempt of court. Probation violation. Robin, you're a bad person. Oi. Damn. Operation Teabag. Operation Stingring. Operation You're too easy. Ouch. Hold on. I got to do this just. Oh, shit. This has been a good one, guys. This has been a really good one. I've really enjoyed this one.
You take it off, they're like, oh, I got it. He's done forgot about it. Yeah, if they're very methodical and they're sociopathic, they will let it go for a little while, and then they'll all of a sudden something will happen one of these days out of the blue. Okay.
One thing will happen right out of the blue, bro.
We're here to do our job. We're not here to cause any problems, make any problems, be involved in any kind of problems. We just want to do our job. That's it.
Yeah, no, it's not our problem where the paperwork came from. We're just here to take your fucking kid.
That's simply it. You're yelling at me. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not calling you names. You're calling me names.
But you want to snap off. You just said it. You wanted to lose control on her. I'm guessing maybe aggression is why the first wife didn't work out too good, eh? I don't know. I bet you she'd be eager to talk.
But I'm not calling you names. I'm being completely professional about this.
Yeah, completely professional. He called Detective Summy Detective Dummy. He's completely professional.
I'm just trying to do the right thing here.
Just trying to do the right thing here. Listen to this verbiage. Chasing. I know you're listening. Listen to this verbiage. It's predator verbiage.
He informed me that the police department was on the way. I said, that's fine. I said, I've already talked to the police department about 30 minutes ago. I told them I was coming. I said, the sheriff's department knows about it. CBI knows about it.
Shut up, bitch! Shut up, bitch!
Go check out the Cheshire Cat.
Shut up, bitch! Shut up, bitch!
Always trying to fight somebody, but just constantly whipping the shit out his own self. That don't make no goddamn sense. Bye.
Everybody and their mother knows about it because I posted it on Facebook. That's just legally covering my tail end. And there's 1,200 comments on the post that I made that we're going to pick them up.
This fool thinks that if he makes a post on Facebook, just like Ernie, it makes it fucking law. Because you put it on a book, it comes law. Man, goddamn. Both of y'all always asking for the help of Facebook, but ain't never got none.
So I have over 1,200 witnesses.
Can you imagine this dickhead had a line of 1,200 people outside of a court to all come in and say that they saw some shit that he put on Facebook that probably isn't even fucking there anymore? Oh my God, this dude is a fucking dereliction of duty. I'm guessing maybe his mom and dad might not actually be too proud of him.
And vouch for me, giving them a heads up that I had legal documentation to pick Hunter up.
Here we go with this legal documentation. These two motherfuckers are the same.
It'll be hard.
Man, look, it could definitely be an organization that these two could put together. Not saying it, these two are fucking creepy. And if it were a legitimate sort of networking that would create legal custodial changes or interferences rather, or extractions, however this fucking dickhead wants to put it, doesn't have to be something nefarious. These guys are telling you that they'll take children from situations, right? And let me tell you what, this Jermey, he calls CPS to kidnappers. Let me tell you what, I'm not here to tell you CPS gets it right every time, but they get it righter than this guy can get it every time. And righter than Ernie Shell can get it every time with Jermey Dugan's help.
Hard to kind of tie the two up, but all gets involved.
Copy. I think he's getting a little feed in his ear.
They will let it go for a little while, and then they'll all of a sudden something will happen one of these days, one day out of the blue. Okay. It'll be hard. It'll be hard to kind of tie the two up, but all gets involved. People. How many people don't like you? You ever have death threats? Yeah. You have to go through the long list of that crap.
You're a fucking kidnapper, bro. And you got silly ass pictures online of that shit.
You working a big case right now?
Well, it's not necessarily a big case. I mean, they're not doing anything right now.
Let me tell you what. Every fucking case where there's a child missing is a big fucking case. They all weigh the same if there's a child missing or a child in danger. It's only on YouTube that we differentiate between it visually having a lot or visually not having a lot. The ones that visually have a lot, these two fucking idiots have compartmentalized them into being more important.
Sitting in this house is for sale. I'm just kind of sitting here in the middle of the street right this second. Oh, God. But nothing. If I'm doing something big like I was doing the other night, I was at a bar, and I don't have time to talk too much. Got to pay attention and video.
I know you're watching.
Undercover work. Yep, undercover work.
We weren't trying to do anything shady. As I told the officer, clear up. We weren't trying to do anything shady. As I told the officers when they responded, I was like, look, we weren't trying to do anything shady. As I told the officers when they responded, I was like, look, we weren't trying to do anything shady. As I told the officers when they responded, I was like, look, we operate above bar. We weren't trying to do anything shady.
You're a private citizen. You're a regular fucking private citizen. You show up at somebody's house with a fucking tactical military fucking bulletproof vest on, bro. And you're not doing nothing shady. Why you wearing a vest then? Because you don't like to get shot. Well, guess what? Don't be doing shit where people shoot at you, stupid ass boy.
As I told the officers when they responded, I was like, look, we operate above bar. We don't break the law. We have a good reputation. We work with law enforcement nonstop. We have members.
He just called the lead, one of the lead detectives on this deal, Lieutenant Dummy. We respect law enforcement though, right? These fools are stupid.
Of our organization that are not only in government but law enforcement. So we stay above bar. And there's a reason we do what we do and we post the things we do because it creates witnesses for us. And
yeah, documentation, right? Here these fools are relying on fucking social media for witnesses and documentation. What in the natural hailstorm shit is going on here? I mean, this is just fucking tornadic. I mean, what in the fuck are we listening to here? These fools actually believe that shit. It's documentation. And why don't you document more and fucking kidnap more kids?
we can call anyone in the court. So it was well known we were coming. We stated we had legal documentation. We tagged TBI in the post. We called TBI. We talked to the lead detective in the Summer Wells case. Gave us the green light to remove Hunter across state lines. What was funny...
Which, and I might add, if that scenario were to ever go sour, preemptive word is going across state lines. Now you got a federal situationship, my boy.
Was when we got there in local law enforcement, there was an officer by the name of Lawson. Can't remember if he was a corporal or sergeant. I didn't have time to count his stripes. And
you do know where they're located, right? You can count quick, right? Hold on. 3, 2, 1. It's just that easy, bro. You make it seem like it's reading Braille. This dude's a fucking idiot.
Can't remember if he was a corporal or sergeant. I didn't have time to count his stripes. And
I think he's just boasting right here that he wants you to believe that he knows how to count stripes and what it means.
Honestly, I really don't care. But Lawson, he was seemed to be best friends with the family. As soon as he
Best friends, huh? Well, you are not articulate at all. You know what? I think that you'd be the last motherfucker that if I was a cop and pulled up on a scene and talked to you for about 2 minutes, I would say that you would be highly inconsistent and not articulate enough to use over anyone else left on the scene. You'd be the last motherfucker I would leave sitting on the curb waiting to get your statement. And by the time I got over to you, had I talked to 8 or 10 other people that were going to be more consistent than you, I'd probably just waste your time and cut you loose.
He showed up on scene. He walked up, and the mother, Sherry, Jermey, whatever her name is,
Allie. Her name is Allie. You mean to tell me you don't even know all the people in play on the fly?
He walked up, and the mother, Sherry, Jermey, whatever her name is, she's like, "Oh, hey, Bobby." And he was like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" Like, they were best friends. Like, it seemed like they probably had like 300 barbecues together. I don't know. Really good friends. Really strange.
Articulate than a motherfucker. And let me tell you what, Dugan. It's not strange. It's called community policing. What that means is having a good standing relationship with the people in the community. Let me tell you why. Because when dumb fucks like you leave the community, these people have to remain behind, and they would like to have the assistance of the public in good fashion instead of the resistance of the public in not helping aid in situations. You simple, silly fucker, you.
Especially with someone that has the history that she does, and I'm not even going to get into that. I don't have 3 days to talk about that.
Articulate than a motherfucker, man. Let me tell you what. I've had about enough. You guys remember that the absence of evidence is not always the absence of evidence. I love all of you individually. Remember, don't buy into the bullshit because it's everywhere and it's prevalent, right? Remember, there is a takeaway from this video, though. I need you to go find Mr. Dugan, Web Sleuths. Find Mr. Dugan on Facebook and share this video with him, please. He needs to see all of this. I love all of you guys. Thank you. You're too much. I'll probably come on later on tonight as I've got a new set of tools I'm working with and I want to share them. So tonight, I'll see you all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.